captain in officers ranks. And I retired as a specialist, and I did my career route. You know, there 3 professions. Yeah, I was a logistician and transportation officer. I became an HR expert, and I became a finance expert. And that is what I did my PhD in before I retired as a soldier.
Problem ni free ho e de yem fato ho bi. We'll get into that. Na yahwe enei den ni betimi aye afa galamsey no ho. He has a very rich background in asoja for adwuma. A very rich background in security, and so we'll try and find out ye betimi afa kwan foforo so de aso galamsey yi ano ana na
fight ye di nkoma na aye me say ye no anu disem amsa na mo ntuo no ye nya hu na say ye hwe ye ka chi ma obi o be anything between 45 years and above beyond if you be kai kakra 1983 I come see Ghana ensure aho akwachi ahuhi back home no very serious na nina koba say there was some kind of recklessness on our part as a nation. The other kai teacher say your experience with classic kakra, which happened to be the source of some of the streams. No more free ashare. Na time 83 come by no. Na aduane ho ayedin. Inti the quicker supplement a bank of 14 cents. They a little protein added to our meals. A bit me and share kakra. And another sika Samsung wedding into the next thing is streams are no who say catfish woman not those times near friend of mudfish. The original name for catfish is mudfish. Brothalization now they say a friend of catfish. Ajune. And then I want so blocking show 2 ends now. No much streams, no many just a few fingers of fish. Na obia de bi ko ne fie no matimi de akoye aduane adi om start here no na ye ohun na serious emre ko na nim kakra na nsuo na nyina rewe ama nsuo no na afọ nyina nya nsuo amuti bi akoye even some of the sources serious and ma ahuhihia by when I don't see that and I see what is going on today na may happen sa situation na my develop obi an rolling chain na obi an kan ko ayi esan se ekom ohia ahokyere ahohia and penfo ka che when the last tree dies the last man dies it is a sensation ho na vegetation ho nothing to survive. So if we put this thing in mind, it tells us that we should preserve our environment, we should preserve our land, we should preserve our vegetation, and preserve our water bodies so we can guarantee life for sustainability and the generations ahead. And the ma may reference point if you're by the Kaisa Ahuniana, the Bamaya Gia Basu say, Infonia yes from the drones. Yes, with TV so they do internet swag of water. There was a devastation there causing in hand. It is not a child's play for us not to see say say ebe kunyen na ebe eradicate nipa yo Ghana na ebe my say one quick thing you have to jump in the man near what secondary school one of the places are not in show who are the power central region the most school about the central region schools we are close to earlier than before and then you shut down one of the main treatment plants that was central region. It is very endemic. Obama and maybe a bit na ama ahuhia ba. Let's not also forget the fact that Galamsey areas no Dubuana are using boreholes. I don't think I dream no. Because they are using boreholes, they are not too dependent on the river. And those who are living downstream now, they treat water and use. We don't have boreholes. So we are relying on the streams and the rivers to feed our water pumping stations so we can live on it.
Yeah.
A bit of everything. Now, if possible, and set household via borehole. Borehole now, as I speak to you, is nothing less than 25,000. If you have a household and you can afford 25,000 and its increment in the cost per. And when there's high demand on it, it means prices are going to increase.
And
so
I mean, with the kind of illegal mining, crude methods they mine in Ukraine, as to whether say with time, ensure na ebenya free borehole no mukran so ebeye wholesome.
I'm going to potable.
And so another matter. But sure. But you really strike a very sensitive chord when all refer to the 1983s because and then oko galamsey endemic areas na emebunu bebre a what trenches in mu sa 83 a situation no woma hunu bi ama womo amfa mu bi enti
exactly
bringing it back na yade bi a me sure say it will make a strong impression on a man for say there was a time in Ghana a komo bayama yenya protein enfa nkan aduane ho ndi nti no amanfo be fonfon ye ma omokomu be ye nkasai nti na ye frɛ bibi Rollins chain na esan se ekomo aba na aduane na nkase yenya bie na protein kura nso aboye na amanfo hwɛ kwan foforo benya ebi enam na gya omo atimi adi na nka omo anya protein nti omo ye se ne yensu ansu ahodo no enam wewo mu no omo befa kwan foforo so de akyenam nti wo kyerɛ a mashada pa na me repeat story say be ya enamafo no a wo mo ehunu bi ni behunu nti ye be protein nti ye kɔ nsuo no so a ye si nsuo no ewo atifi na ye san si no anafo na ya trap fish no won finfini na o se ye sa de no over time mo me ekoba se ebema nsuo ne bebre be we ye kra.
Exactly.
Ema nsuo nso ho be ye den be ka ekom ana de no.
Exactly.
Ekwan no so ana enam yi.
Sanity. Na nkwala could travel, could walk as long as they are 5 miles. Akosensu aba ansa na obedware bi adidi anom ansa na otibia ko school na yensuo no. What was happening was that you fetch the water in the night. Mobile no overnight. Namodi alomagum. So that by the next morning, and so people had to buy coolers. Refrigerator. No, you see that you cannot preserve hot water in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
And say coolie and sana had a ship. So they go cooler and sana refrigeration. So it means that extra cost of fuel for the boiling of the water and then freezing of the water and sana one.
Na satam no kra na fridge no kra na no so efiefi bibire mu nti cooler na cooler na no bia yusu
na ama ayese empanyimfo na yenim no se gen ni yetimi hu se bibia to yeda nti eni se ma di kan to ye biom na ye ma ye ni bre na ye galam se ku ni
in your military experience, and I know sir you did a lot of this abrochi memu sir owo US Army mu ena state bi ana county bi wo munsuo nkofo ahyeda so o mo say ni say ya for the state and the government typically omuhunu sa scenario ni saying the kind of seriousness they would have given to a situation like that say rivers and streams coming under attack massive pollution of sense are threatening the very existence for you in the military in the US such a situation what level of seriousness ana typically mo de bema
you see anytime every state or every community or every group of people mention something as war, something as battle, something as combat, I can say it left the comfort of treating it with kid gloves or soft gloves. And to be precise, immediately you know that there's a threat to a sustenance of life beyond. Immediately there are sanctions. First thing is yeah, a minor issue amnesty period. First thing, a free and necosi nanumi. Yam pesi ebe huste obiya kosta area we. First thing, if you want me I recovery, it's an extension for about 2 days because some people might have been traveling from different places through the same route. Yeah, I am. It's free honor. The next thing is retrieval of everything that is harmful to that community or that is a threat to a mobile.
Opening,
within 3 days to 5 days.
Doc, uko speedy dodo. Nyabutre mame. I'm enjoying this. You perceive process and I say. So, some family call a chica crabby mammy beam. Say, Bribis to say galamsey, AC war, county be an state be or US are. Being a former soldier, woman, send a mobile approaching, say a sanction will say as soldiers, Monquada Moncosa situation and one. Some for a family beam.
You first, a minor that issue amnesty period. I said, be a free necosin and sign away enemy. If you see who said, would you be a boy beer and a bibia, a teeny move be a that area way.
Okay.
After that, first period, 2 or 3 days, allowance is said, be a no be a juma dear be an acquaintance be an animal be a set a man for anyway.
Okay.
And you ever consider say or no, you ever allow say and no to free monko. And look through what the next phase is retrieval of everything that can threaten the thing we are going to safeguard.
Okay.
I just said, say a machine, say any kind of equipment, any kind of activity, be a threat to adequate bomb by beer. I say if you are within a certain number of days, and also be then there is a period that Yama shall guard to be there over the period of time. A chance Yakobo will say amnesty compliance habaso. The retrievals have also gone on, and they say we are at a guard zone. Any guard zone, anything that is in there is a threat to the mission.
Okay.
So you eliminate it by fire or by force. You have to be eliminated, and then your first phase. And not say, yeah. Because it's going to be a combatant at the end. First, they do allow prosecution.
Okay.
It's arrest and prosecution first. They would say they are being stubborn. Then the fireworks start. It's a chance that you don't want the existence of life to be enjoyed. Until now, you are an enemy to the nation, you are an enemy to the community, you are an enemy to the state.
Epahuada benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. Epahuada benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Wanted amnesty for anybody because we have made our positions known to them clear that we did not leave the MPP and promise to come back to the MPP. We didn't do that. We were so clear in our mind. And at the time we were taking the decision, we also knew that there was a provision in the MPP Constitution called Article 3H, which talks about forfeiture. So we are not dumb people who do not know our left from right. We knew the ramifications of our actions and inactions. So why would anybody come and sit there? They are not welcome back. You cannot welcome anybody. Have you ever brought anybody into the party? You have never convinced a single soul to join the party. You get my point? And our absence from the party was so evident in the results that they got. Was so clear. And let me tell you, say it without any equivocation, that Mr. Alan Chemanti leaving the MPP was what created that big hole, the gap.
Happy FM 98.9.
And that is the more reason why, to date, they claim they want to do a survey or a research as to why they lost the elections. They have not been able to make it public because they know base 68 and base 69 it talks about Alan Chemante. So you've seen that.
You
Cited it already. Nothing is secret. It's an open secret. That when Mr. Alan Chemante left, I sent that page. 8 and 69. Very, very straightforward.
So upon getting the tip off, we deployed our task force to the area. We mounted a search around the Weaver Junction. We had number plate details, a vehicle that was dispatched on this very occasion to go take delivery of the gold from Tapa. What they do is that they take delivery of the gold at Tapa from our license straight up, bring it to Accra, aggregate it, and then they smuggle the gold across the border.
Wada benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe
ezu yeba omo amochi omo galamsey no omo atu omumu yeba ma omo amnesty na omo asaba ezu Lojidi said, and maybe almost from here, almost no more. And see, you be yomo, now we are another chance.
This Galamsey matter, which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election, in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly. Why is it? Because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop Galamsey would be reversed when he came to power. And that those who were already in jail for offenses, the Galamsey offenses, all of them will be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this Galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost nearly even Takwa, was lost to the NPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he said that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against Galamsey, and he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. J.M., where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know.
Baby, when you say first, now you have been shut down per politics. You see politics for no money or money and your money. But namumu ebinumu so nti enyina ni agi say e bebo ama oman na akoso na ebo 1 o'clock pe na wa ye lawyer ama oman na lawyer for enyina pon akofia koda nyamishra
ahoada ben
epa hoa da ben
say it again
epa hoa da ben now together epa hoa da ben.
Awesome. Ahoada ben. Emra yedue emra mene former chairman Greater Accra Emma NDC Amanyuko and former vice chair of the FA Ena Edieshia chairman Kobina Ade Kuka.
Chairman Emeritus.
Chairman. Chama kwaba.
Amejoso.
Ibi aboko de.
Me watch you.
Papa.
Watch you pa.
Share.
Veteran like you.
Oh, Chama.
So some few years back, you bought BBA.
That's right.
BBB's back.
That's
right.
You
bought Asama back.
Efa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Me follow football be brave, but interview a wo ye no interview the super o. Interview a wo ye no ene dia wo keka no na che say Ghana still cry no to ado in the future. Say me analysis.
Na me say we interview na me person me busa o say. Wan kasa na adwen ekuta ono. I don't know me person be hunu adwen be be free buy.
Oba de na de ma mi o.
Because question now to ma ma no de fa na no shi pa. Cha say ko be dia so no we chasing no we to we free no we chasing. Asa na question no ntimi ntwa sama so papa. Mebo abaso nyamishira
Sheikh Medase nyamishira nyina
why yam de papa ubu adwuma pa nyamishira
amen
nyawa hu be ye hu de ye hu ba wa boy pa wa boy
mame mo wa abaso
Medase
mempa ye ne say be fi happy FM na or ko BBC
amen
because we me put two questions. I mean, say yes, in Central Juma, and yet the Asimbia no who are working. We you move to answer. We the chair say, BB, the Dino Yan Farmer, Yanko Ponchap, I bought a basso. Yeah, we yeah, monitor Yanko Ponso. He said, the Oye, I bet you any mamma Yanko Pon point part to any mamma.
So much it be.
Efa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
It is said here, I drew a real show with when tea happy. A pawada bay, who could tea baby a cabia, who can say uncle baby.
Efa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
It is said here, I drew a real show with when tea happy. A pawada bay, who could tea baby a cabia. It is said here, I drew a real show with when tea happy. A pawada bay, who could tea baby a cabia, who can say uncle baby.
Efa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
To hold my end, and do me ne was so say ye Eddie Bremu Damamaya Sasso do Atu se be yo, sering yo, now say. Yeah, I know. Oh, my entry. And yes, sir.
Efa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
It is said here, I drew a real show with when tea happy. A pound that bay. Who could tea baby, a cabia, who can say uncle baby.
Pahwada Bay.
Memoaha. Mesanso mo akwaba. Yantumbu mwe. Wusu ye juma. Yakwe, wusu ye bio. In 20 minutes will be 3. Memoahamu akwa baba epa ho ada benjumedie so. Ene eye yawada. Eja yaw. Anti ya. Ene eye yeda. Nse yaw fosu eboko. Yawa kuma papa. Nemo no yafo wo mo gentility ni nyina no na no ne nkyere kra mpo se o baba be fa no for granted. Ade ayafo mpenu no. Ade ayafo mpenu no. Yeyi yakoma mu ni wonante. Nemo mu no o fa ne se ya jimi a. Na yehunu no se adwen da otrimu no no a. Ya yempeni girigiri. Ya twe yo ho boko. Obadwen ho awonte ase. Ya wada bonse nyina wie special good afternoon. Ene yeda. We ya wada ni a. Ya minshira wate. Wakoma pa no koso asa. Be mamamfo su ni omoban ma won enyai papa ye. Hwehwe wo mu esefata. Na ye wo mu papa. Enka se wo ye ade bi na obi aye bibi nti wagya ye kra. Nipa nyina nyepe. Ewie mame na wase se wode wafidie na to 98.9 FM 18th of September 2025. Yatena se de ne ebesom oman ewo enkomo kwan so. Ewie de ne be kira santememu. Enne na eye de twato adotiye ekoso ewa santememu asante hima. Enne na ye etwato okra. Ote kokoso ehwe atena yipa so. Na ya ye na kama. Enti ene de brisk business bi an shadan koso kumase. A few businesses ne amom kwan so mumie. Ene du anwumre nso a e wo se kromudwo ne krom ye din obi an hye ne dem. Because ye de nanahema ebeto santene akwakura. 4 days ni life hasn't been normal kumase. But no one is complaining too. Because I am mamreni amane na ekoso. Reynald ya wa jemanjine muma yen ye be kone ho na yakohe sede enne dot yi atwato no eko. There is a man on a thank you tour. Matenenka. Me say there is a man on a thank you tour. Are you aware? And the chairman of the NDC, Johnson Esiedunketia, chairman Munina chairman. But the betu just say okwa probo. Na probo na wokono. Eya seda. Na no yekoto aba. Ghana foto no boom boom edema NDC. NDC chairman so okwa probo. Na odi aseda koma Ghana fo ne party fo a wo mo ye ne saa. Now, thank you to the Sanka, a harmless, Sanka problem be any one number. But Johnson Esiedunketia, thank you to you, dear. A quarter trim Komwaba. The brain at your money boo and some for fraud, apart from thank you to now so yellow. Bebre na do munsusu ye afabri bi ho. Ene ebebusa hu ni awani. The reaction coming from within the NDC. One of such as a amanfo ani nje ne chairman ye ho. Ras Mubarak has spoken. A good number have as well. What is fundamentally wrong with this? But the history of Ghana and Fourth Republic Kabi. since our MPP ni NDC eba so no yehunu bibi say that na we are very much aware of MPs winning elections say we now thank you tour within their constituencies and on they visit electoral areas within their constituencies. We have also seen presidential candidates one more whether they lose or win one more dase na yenshed den hunu national chairman of a party ono ankasa later wafa to no ho so say oye ono ne thank you tour e de adagana for us. I stand to be corrected. Say, if you can trace this in our fourth Republican history, please help me and share with me. I'm fan comedy. But the thank you tour is getting people talking on social media and at NDC Nimupa. Our implications be na. So yeah, wofa. Your politics. Na ne aid bako enso akasa fade ho akirechire mu. Se empempi no bun se politicians ye to abama mu wi anomate akoda. Babi omu wurawura ye nkurase omu koye atecha omu cars kotintim mu ene ntontom ekore wobo omunya tumi ni wi anomu refi omanfo no. Na chairman Edun Ketia empese obe forgetful. Intene no wode ne ho agimu ede ne ho kɔ se be ya amanfo ensusu mfele se 9 months ni petumi de mo baaye ɔse ne nan eye ntientia ewo electricity no ho se be ya da biara da ombohunu se politicians ne dwene wo mo. Bachosa I response yi ne nchirechire mu a yede aba for thank you toy uhunu ne sen. Bra Facebook live. Nefa also a response also wadwen kire ene said here. And some tema you can even analyze it. What one tintin said here mekan. Na eno edapono so ene wie a ye di e ho nkomo a ye dwenwene ho. Na meka sa asem no to atwa. Na meka se committee de ne report koma mampani ejina so ede krata betu dwa se Chief Justice we you know ede free ne debe as Chief Justice asan pamo na free Supreme Court no. Na menim se eno ano no. But the crowd of folk for a cancer be said, never say die until the bones are rotten. It appears, said the former Chief Justice is getting inspiration from House of Folk ade. Wase uramu wapiemu wa courts numubiemu. We mansutwi we enya de be wie ne na wie china. Yayi ni de now so say warrant na announce ne removal from office no warrant ne botra ni tumi say mampani e botra ni tumi ase na petitioners asemo me de babet ebetia me ene se madwuma me ye as Chief Justice ena enomu de gina so ayi me free Chief Justice akonya no so na se me ye member of the Supreme Court and I'm here Justice of the Supreme Court in there obi amfa ho petition mamiti ame enti uyi mi e free sa two positions we ebomu sesen na procedure ben ena udi yi mi free Chief Justice there so ena procedure ben na wugina so edi yi mi e free the fact is me ye Justice of the Superior Court wa caught the High Court to challenge sa decision na mampeni ede ebaye and it has set social media talking and the nation talking. Question is ebekwa ko wie saying the lawyers will be joining us. In chenchemu ni biaba but we seek further clarity. I want someone ho. Yawo procedure yedi Chief Justice a free office. Ataka 146 now such a procedure if any a justice of the Supreme Court. Now, onye Chief Justice and you as Chief Justice obetimi akoso atena bench no so as a justice of the Supreme Court ana. Ebi se ehun ensunsuanso ne se amanfo enje judiciary ni. Ebi se no de non-starter. Emra ne yeka procedure ne sisen. Na semna yede eto justice to konuso no. Na efa na dwumadi a wodi ye as a judge and a justice of the Supreme Court. And I said na efa the Juma as a Chief Justice of But the wura no mu bi so akire mu say wo he said the mmara ne hyehyeye ne tie a now we decided cases bi a aba pen a na akoye say ni nyina hye ba komu enti ne yi Chief Justice fi akonya so no sa ekwan na so anso ne sanso di yi a justice of the Supreme Court. Enti say president you know for these two positions omo ese it is implied say the same procedure and or the AU no. I don't know how it sounds to you. You want to join me? Oh, I drink Fabra and can come out. But as someone they call ECOWAS Human Rights Court no, you decide there. Yang Attorney General initial opposition be against someone or the akoto omo animo no. Say a court need to make clear some issues in free wa. Then we would know. Baby ECOWAS Human Rights Court no so den seven ebe kwa ko wie. Ho bearing on near Ghana ye de no so be ye den. We will deal with this matter as well. Girl, I'm saying come on de nye ne ejaka. Every day we'll spend some time to talk about it. And then we the any betchiro honsunya din komo. But movement for change for so aso ejebia good Dr. Baumia Chemu pa o minuanom. Meno ka say womo at the Dr. Baumia Kojina Office of the Special Prosecutor. The patch say omo the petition comma special prosecutor against Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Solomon Owusu, a leading member of Movement for Change. Ono no the petition no koe. The lawyer, lawyer Apia Dankwa, ono also a member of Movement for Change. Almost 7 say na anu na Dr. Baumia begina abontene bedwamu abontene be kan say ono wato 300 pickups e their support to MPP pen. Yakoto about 2024 or say or no support to party no ya kwaniasa bebre so auto 300 pickups at my party. Now we and a movement for change in Mananti say na papa so kire say omunti asemi ni bi da in terms of special prosecutor enye hwehwemu omumbusa Dr. Baumia say wonya sika free hin or the 300 pickups no asem we na se wo mo so alanchematin on campaign na on campaign Land Cruisers bebrebe na edi na chi ne ahufu o ne de omo no munye ska no he. Is there an issue here? Is there an issue here? Isn't the bigger conversation is ene yenhwe na yemfiase yemfefe sebe producer politicians ye chie na yenhwe baby obi anya ni sika fi ode ye campaign. Because we have just been told within this week by CDD, Center for Democratic Development, Omasamene say survey a omaye any hwehwemu omaye kire say ene for somebody to wage a successful presidential campaign also within the region of about $200 million and san wetimi running for the office of president. A recipe for corruption. Senyo no ani botom sika nkofo na diska ne beba sa nkofo no omo hebribi anim. And then what we know and it's party financiers no omo discussion party mu a enema ni bi a wo mo gye back ene se me won krofo bi ma wo mo appointment ebi kura depending on influence ni sika wo mo de shey mu no are able to call the shots say me family nipa we call this particular ministry because nipa no session anum ono normal sika and at the year campaign is it not the bigger picture what say here and is it just about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia but within the MPP one more a flag bearer bebre na kesika semwani sika kesi om the party ni mu is the movement for change guys see not picking and choosing and just targeting Dr. Bawumia and is there a basis for sir call here one more crawling on the OSP to come up and show up na onso muso obeya na bra Facebook live ni nkobo nyina da emra wo ba no na wo don common so ba na wo hwese wo like na wo share na wo twere wadwene wo ho obetimi nso dia fa WhatsApp so ma kan dia ma on 0594 051145 0594 051145 obetimi de messages ni bia fa ho
ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe
ewie nso bema me kwan na me de afutusem e de abrewo enawie sane se de biara da ehia ye bebo ye ho nkaye ye betu ye hofo na enema nketinkiti bia ye ya ema ya setena no eye din ama ya nkasa nanso esane ahoto kakra wo mu nti no ye hwe nsunsuanso e de breyen wo se de biara da ehia ye kaikai ye ho na etimi etu anamo no ekwan bi a ebetimi de ahotode abre ye nyina zane se nipa enyo obo ade na eba be se wiase me gisa de nindi se eda bi beba manyame ase wiase ayese asase be na ne senkuto na soro bobo sekete na soro bobo a de mbiem na ebe hunu owiem asase na ne senkuto a ebe ye de mbiem anyway me gidie ni se asase a yetisu be se ya eye onipa dasani a obo ade de asase ehye ne nsa ema no eso tumi ono no be sei na asase enye nyame na eba be sei asase yen na ebe sei no yen na ebedi ye ho abro yen na ebe sum ye ho afidie na eyi yen na afidie no ye sum na afiase eyi yen na ya adwene maaso esane se unse boni wo hede o boni wo hede ade bia wo ye bia enye bia no eya na ede wo sai ade a enye din ba wo ye ade ye a edin enti na ya na being disciplined eya na ye din manipa bebre no but we afutu sem ne se yenti ye ho ne ni etirim na yenti asem ni enye ne ye me se moma ye nyina ye nkambom ne mfa komakro ne adwenkro enkase single use plastic ye beja use. Say no to single use plastic. Eye fidie a yesum yankasa ye ho. Ye de ani tie asum ye ho afidie. Ewe mamimbusa eden na wakoto na polythene bags ahen na wo de ba afie. Eden na wowura shop bi akwakoto. Na wakoto ye no bola dodo sen ne de kan ho ma wo me ka bola bibusa se rubber ne de shame no e dodo sen ne de ma wo ye ni aka single use plastic ho dodo na single use plastic nso ye use wi a na dane bola egu ahodo bebre ebi ne wo take away rubber bag ebi ne wo disposable cups ebi ne wo banku rubber na mo de bo banku no ne ye de dokunu shemu no sa niema we nyina eye niema ema brabo ne easy ma ye ntino se ye yusu a ye nwene ehun sunsanso ne wo mu e wo rubber ho ne me no be che ene se uhunu single use plastic uhunu pure water rubber ana uhunu banku rubber ka hunu se enye natural things anase eniema ye fa no wo ye environment ya eye obo ade obo e ne ade aye every single plastic you see single use plastic dodo a uhunu nyina petrochemicals ene de aye nnuro ni niema yakeka bomu afrafra ye de adane rubber no ese wani na wokɔ factories a ye rubber e bi wo hɔ a wunya hwene no ahome. I'm telling you, what do you observe it? Omo tong sa rubber yi eya ombeka kyerɛw ye twa rubber no foforo a scent gina mu nutim se chemicals pa other rubbers yi nyina sa petrochemicals ya ne keka si ani ede ye. Now the nature of plastic is such that enye biodegradable ene na suahunu na kwa animu amani ebinim ye biodegradable plastics ebeche de but enche bebre na eno ankasa pro. But even biodegradable plastic is still poisonous to the environment, poisonous to nsuo, poisonous to assassin ankasa because of niema yediaye. It leaves behind small plastic particles continuously no assassin no. Then rubber dodo no yegyina yenim se edi mfie bebre wasase nani ansa ne be free mu akwa afie akọ mumu bebre akoto ade agye rubber bag abafie rubber bag na de abafie no kura me wo mu ameka cho ne se opa ne mentu nchia fa rubber bag ne to ho na hwe ade ubewu egya rubber bag ne da so te ho na senete na empro eno ne ma eho ball ano ya asem no because enya de pro ena mu nso oha enti etimi nante every 1 point ekwa another omre kwa nya nipa na ma so de koto ho enti ema rubber ho ball asem no eba be ne ka be ye dene empro emu oha eye convenient ena ne bo nso ofo enti ema ade ne bedane ball antemtem ewo yensem ewie mi srewo mi nsada mi nsayem na masem kakra me ka kyerɛwo ne se obetimi aye we ma me he ne oba Facebook a video a mi yie no ye video a da bia mi yie ye video a eda di a kyerɛwo se o rubber na wo yusu ewo mpotamu wo de kokoto ade emi ade gum aduane ne ade gum di ama wo no rubber no ni nyina ne dodo no kopiemu wapunimu o ne piemu wapunimu a ade a eye ne se enam a wapunimu nyina so te ema ene afarefo kopo a omo asawu no net no omo koto a omo beyi aba no na rubber gumu no do so chen nam sanso na sa rubber ya yokoye mpotamu a yeto ye ni hwe ye ngates ahodo mu a eno nko na ye muma anye bottled water wanoma wi a obi ato atwene a na eye disposable cup ana pure water rubber ana banku rubber ana se take away rubber, all forms of single use plastic o hwe bola mu a eno nko a ena metunchia me no tunchia ko bola mu sisi ene ko biemu na hwe ade bola dodo a wo behunu ewo bola chansi mu eye single use plastic nko a ade nso a wokɔ akoto agui enya ade ekɔ akɔpro ne akɔpro kyena mo me hwe bibi ye na yemfiase enjai single use plastic no use efi na ekɔ mafutu sam ne se wokɔtɔ aduane a anka kai na fa wo chance nkɔtɔ aduane no kebeboa sene se obɛkɔ no akɔ nya te aduane ne de gu rubber mu ama wo na de abafie only to pour the food in a bowl or plate and just throw the rubber away. Unhia rubber no for anything. Fa chance no koto aduane no. Sa na ye no. If you neko se wo kodwomu a oba, bo moden se obepe paper bag ba ko bi ade bi wo fie a eno na wo de ko shopping. Just go with me. Bo moden pe reusable bag bi a sa bag we eno na me de kodwom. Sa bag we eno na me de ko shopping. Sa bag we me koto niam wo supermarket eno na me de ko. Me yi basket bi esi wa eno na me de kodwom. Esane se me mpese meboa ama plastic no adɔɔso biem. Ubetimi aye we ama me a kakra no ye bete plastic no so. Echire nso mesre bebre aduane hyehyehye a ye package wo sa rubber emu yi mesre se ye badwi ne ho biem ebe ya enkoto koko hyehyehye ewo rubber mu emye nkyekere fa mawo obetimi a bomoden pe flask ba kwa we ye okoko flask a o pe koko nko ade a eno na ade bekọ akoto oba Facebook abehwe koko kakra bi anipa kwa akoto nti hwe rubber dodo a okwabrani di abafie e di aba office e di kyese mi hunu ne emfa rubber yinye enti ene da hoi enyina ye be careful instead of so be ye ni sei no anka be ya na Joyce achiro the other way anka betimi aye obepe wo flask bi a eya da bia beto koko e de agum. The United Nations kase by the year 2050 there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Plastic dodo a yebehunu wo po mu no ebedo oso achen nam ekwan me ne ebefa so a yebetibi asisa de na no kwan me no mienu can begin by changing our attitude towards the environment by adopting sustainable ways of keeping the environment clean. And my recommendation to start with, and it's a yenyinada together must say no to single-use plastic and look for alternative sustainable ways. Mumi enfiase yemfa leaves ya haban enye aduane wo fie yemfa nton aduane wote gobegu ahaban mu de paper kyekere homa nipa eye sustainable gobe hyehye no yentinguru oba mu saa manipa obedu fie na adwo no by that time no na heat no atwe petrochemicals a ewo rubber ni mu nyina kwaduane ni mu na maame wo so bo banku owu awo fie efie mpo na wo na wote banku hyehye gu rubber yi mu saa enne yetime de ahaban ebo banku ema ne yeye one eye medicinal ahaban no nnuane nuru wo mu said the heat no etwe petrochemicals fi rubber no mbe waduane no mu saa pepepe na heat na ewo banku no mu ewo wache no mu ewo emu no mu ebetwe nnuane nuru a ewo ahaban no mu aba aduane no mu toto da bia be bia aduane no so no na ahaban ne pampan agye aduane no mu wankase ya na feeling it sen wankase ya feeling no ya na it sen utimi te pampan unya ne saa with rubber on top of it rubber no so bedane ball bia enfia asase de ne enne enfia asase na ni kina at best wodi ato aduan wodi aye aduane anase wodi package aduane nti wototwene a aponchi bi bekwa akwakowe ama aponchi no kowe a ekwakodane problem ama aponchi no wona yem wo kwakoto atwene ayemwa bi namo a aduane ne pampan ekotwe no ama wono nso so akowe ama wenyo haw bayi pictures ni bi a kyerɛw mponchi a omo edi aduane pampan achi ewo rubber mu akowe bie ama rubber no abontoa wo mo yemu a yaye wo mo surgery kyerɛ sɛ mene wo mienu suban with plastic it goes beyond us yedi say eniema bebre ya sase na nkasa nso yedi say no ewie yenyina da ye hwani ebetimi aye na yedi ate eye plastic no so isane say plastic emfa so biada eni so emanipa eye problems rather ena ekreti ede emanipa ewie say woni me be adwene a anka yenye no se de meken na aban so ne ebesere say ye koya nimu no government must be bold and come up with a policy ebetimi a direct kwan a yemfa so a yemfa manage a single use plastics because you see as a nation I was say waste management eya de a eda yakoma so and kwan a ye befa so a ye de be manage hwe picture na da ho no rubber a ye free aponchi mu bebre we need a policy abanya the political will plastic manufacturers here enam yom wo krom a wom show responsibility bia wom nim say product na wom ye no product no hurt environment no pre environment no say environment no now so wom show any responsibility towards adeɛ na wɔn create no, and they are rather preaching convenience. Amount for enkosu news, and they are not even spending money. Among face campaign share public education. Plastic manufacturers, Omo Association. There are big companies in this country, called industrial area, Oko Sprintex, Oko Motorway, no so Oko Tema. Companies and Omo produce single-use plastic in all forms. Yet, say Omo de robot any omaintiti any public education beka ho. Nan kampo Omo atiti amanfo hunu se adeɛ we ya wo use we uwia. Ka hunu say timi ya baller na baller ese environment no enti fa kwan we so enu mpo mo nye aban must come up with strong policies ebetimi a regulate single use plastic because it is unsustainable. A time is going to come ya wasase pa nanso yen farmers ebeka say yen sase no entimi man no ba ye mo because utu fomu a ukọ kakra bia no akoto rubber. And the farmers have started talking about it. Kanenanka, yegyina ese o rubber edi enkran any kumase ni kura kese enkwan na konkura na se kohwe. Single use plastic ajibe bia. We need a policy, but we say in the absence of that policy, join me and let's begin sa attitude na change. Yenye ne se nani ye ne tetene. Yenye ne se nani ye tete no. Na yenim paper bag. Na yenim newspaper ye de chichiri brodo. Ni yenim paper ye de chichiri nkatiye. Cement paper ye de chichiri nkatiye. Ni ye ne sa. Na nti sei. Imagine say cement paper what actually gata mu. Within some few minutes, ebe hunu sesi a enkochoku gota. Ba wo rubber defoi. O rubber defoi. Ebi be ka ho kra de na asem na sei. Ekochoku ba bi aboa. Nsuo no kra ntimi mfamu because rubber no nsuo ntimi mfam. Omi hwebribi ye. Efi na ekọ. Obey ni abena sawa ye bia
98.9
so say anka beboa ye nyina ba Facebook na menkyerɛ kwan foforo a wobetimi afa so abɔ banku a wobɛbɔ wabusua ho ban wabɔ environment no so ho ban.
Okay, so no collecting bag, no rubber bag, nti bibi sese dia waka ye ne pepepe ye nyina ye boa ama oman Ghana akoso. Benku a make so a yebedi na watching. Enye watching kwan e dia haban obetimi di benku no abo benku. Na mabo e di egu mi bo mu fine. Enye benku a yebedi ne de bia ye di ni sesi a. Benku a na watching yebedi ni na mabo esi wo. Utia. Oh hura haban wa petamu kama. Na odi atu di tuma no wa lock no. Sisi ge di wa ye di lock wa che na. Opera wa ice chest na se o plastic go yes we neja udi egum ti egum na otwi nyina
Happy FM 98.9
Omo se obeyi ne na haban no akomu fine me bona ke se ti ka ke se omo na rubber na komu ahoden ku a rubber ne die can imagine say ukura rubber shishi benku shishi na odi ato rubber ni yare nku a rubber eden ne de ye and then you do rubber anybody idea but have idea you say ya have I move on for so many. It is medicinal. It's a baby. We are saying no to all polybags, all rubber bags. We are following you. Baby, good work done. Yamisha, anyone drink back. Say no to rubber bags.
Ahwada Bay.
Baby, when you say first na ye binumu ye shut down politics. Ye say politics for no money or money and munye. But na mumu binumu so nti enyina ye ni agi say ye bebo ama o man na koso. Na ebo 1 o'clock pe na wa ye lawyer ama o man na lawyer for enyina pon akofia koda. Nyamishra.
Charlie, stress. Oh, senior, what be the issue?
Bro, another one caught happen again.
I nearly get them this time. Charlie, the over 1.5 messed me up. Oh, Charlie, sorry. But wait, you don't get refund for your loss? Nah, bro. That thing's half day. You hear so before? Yeah, soccer bets they do. Them they call them soccer chance. Charlie, you sure? Oh, but why I for lie you? Just make your stake on 10 plus games with odds of 1.30 or more. And when it's full, you will get your stake back times 3. Come see my bets. Hey, Charlie, this be interesting, oh. I know, right?
Soccer Chance rules are simple. Bet on any of your favorite soccer league games with odds of 1.30 and more. The total number of games should be 10 or more. Now here's the catch. Lose just one out of the many and you'll be rewarded 3 times your stake. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Yemma wakwaba eba Eclipse Collateral Management. Ejima kuo stronkwa yemma wanya wadwapade nkrata ho mfaso. Wonim se wadwapade nkrata ekuta wo no ebetumi asesa wo daache. Yesesa emfasode a adwapade wuranom etumi enya ewo no adwapade nkrata ho. Ene nyuma wuranom nso ebenya frɛ adwapade ahodo a yede si abowa ede apesika ede abo wo nyuma ahodo. Enti se ope prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, ene land document perfection services a mayemfa nyonko. Ewo Eclipse yewo prime depository platform bia ahobambo bomu a ya de fofora adwapade awuranom etumi de won krata ekoto ho na wonya sika a esem bia ni ho na ye de sankrata yi ebo nyumaku ahodo a wo pebesi de afrisika kwabia ho ye bobosia ho no ho ba ebo manyuma awuranom nya sika de trewo nyuma mu ye de bosia bohwehwemu a emudo na ye mapa ena si egina ye enti wonim se wo wonsa ahobambo bomu entwentwa so hwehwenye nkyira kwan ewo adentam barrier ya bembe Moses Ayaresabia no ewo West Africa SHS afasio no ntempe Franyensesia 0543842466 wo Eclipse Collateral Management. For property owners we say think safety and decent income, and for businesses we say think funding before projects. Wada benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Welcome back. Happy 98.9 FM. Epahwada benjumedie in 14 gone past 3. And Chani akwa santime mu na yene anamusini Reynolds Yawa Jiman aka The Mask edin komo na e said ya probonite ene said ya dotiye no so ekọ. But the mrena so say yedi nkranhyesem eba na enra mede asembi to wanimu a eno ne yede share ye ho enkran. Na interestingly menya special appeals miensa from 3 senior citizens. Enra ena menya sa calls na memmo enipa empanifo miensa din. But say asemo a me kan enra ede ye nkranhyesem no omo sreme a me sentimu biem emfama Ghana adefo ene Ghana esikafo. Ewie our afternoon message of motivation is right up next. Bra Facebook ene da hono. Enra ye kasa about greatness. Greatness. Ye kasa obi ye greater. Asia chiresen. And Obiane said ye obe defining the word great. Ana obe defining obia osusu se oye great. Na empempi no nipa famuno say especially Africa ha se yakaso obi ye greater. Na ye hwe ni sika bia owo na dan bia wasisie ne cars dodo bia owo enwuma hodo a wabie ana se bibia why no eda soronko kra so what I say now have what you think about greatness in your mind, but at the same time fa why you fam na yen kan we nyina embom or Facebook sisia or say being successful doesn't necessarily make you great. What makes you great is when you reach back and help somebody else become great. Am I talking to somebody this afternoon? And yeah, say my yes successful. Obi point of success and say wako school ako do empempensobia and then ususu say wa ben pa and wa be professor and we timi aboni PhD and a professor emeritus or associate professor wenya ne masters, wenya ne MPhil, wenya ne first degree. Obi definition of success eno no. Obi nso success the definition is say me sisi adan, me work cars, me be nnwuma, me a successful. Obi nso definition of success and he say worry the most beautiful woman in the world. Or no definition of success no. Whatever said your success a meaning to you biano, it doesn't make you great. Yes, you are successful, but you are not a great person. Because a bad success there, everybody can become successful. The fact that you are successful doesn't make you a great man or a great woman. Se o pese ye frɛ a great man or a great woman a was say o success no e so ba mfaso ma adasa e was say ne wo frɛ no success no utimi egina eso na wodi pagya afofra na omo wo fom edu empempenso a wo nso aduro. It is only when and Rebecca say you are a great man, a great woman, and answer a great person. In terms of me busa question, be say, so what say we are successful and now what say we a great man show me your champions. And Papa Bako friend me, as some more kind, was say a honor in the pa. Was see if you call yourself, was send them kind of pay. If you call yourself a great man, show me your champions. Show me your captains. Wo evidence when na wetimi managina ne na so te se wo. Hwana na ne obetimi aka se papa wei na ama me nso mayo opa bene. We are a successful doctor. How many doctors have you been able to mentor? Oma be ye great, ye wonderful things than you. And indeed, ade ma wo ye great kase ba ko ne se oma watimi apagya wo mo agina wo mo na so no omo ye ne e chen wo de. That's a great man. And no one fra wo hu great o. Eye wo mo na ka kire nkofo said this is a great man. Say ne wo hunu ne mi ye ya eye papa wei ono na wo so me nsa ono no so masene ono na o kire me kwan wan bɔ ma bro wan tuni punumu o jemia wa tu oni me but o jimi die we na wa ye me great enti say wo we a great man and this is the man. If you are called a great man, show me your champions and show me your captains. Who is going to refer to you say we are great? And then me busa Ghana sikafo Ghana defo mo amonsem wo bie a manya sika yantam ene mo success no ni footprints ewe he se yesi ye the great men of Ghana e den ye di behunu wo mo ye the apartments de behuom ye the high rise building de behuom ye the expensive cars luxury cars and de behuom mo, but we cannot find people they have raised in their industry. Yen hunu wono mo a omo aso wo mo nsa omo eye wo mo businesses ni bia enne wo mo titi mu mpo e fa foforo. How many champions have you raised? Kwambe na be fa so a wo success ne be ban fa so. Ghana skafo me sremo. Omo yemfie sika nhye ba bia ya no wo. Let's create value. And the only way to create value is to invest in human beings, invest in people. And then amuntimi anti-scholarship schemes for obia abamua abayiwa we school opeso ye agribusiness opeso ye mponchi or what the biggest goat farm in West Africa. A big dream. But onya wo mo a sade no betimi aye and you will be a great man because you have raised a champion. The ben Ghana sikafo ebe jai skyscrapers ni apartment isie apartment ye sikura ye nya nipa mpo no wanya ska ba behind bie bebre sisi ho empty apartments bebre sisi ho empty. And so we have talented young people omo timi aye bribi omo hia sika na omo aye research ne kese na omo hwesa ade a me ye no me dami metimi adane no into a product. Invest in research Ghana sikafo momfa mu sika nhye research mu se monhunu a monhunu mrantie no more potential na you can go through institutions, you can go through NGOs, you can go through universities. And now Betty Rockefeller Foundation, and now Betty Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation, and now Betty Way Foundation, Ghana Sikafo Foundation, adia yade ya, any amutu odia yokodie, and I say, yade ayi biscuit, drinks, any toffees, any toilet rolls, any seminar, ebekwa common orphanages, and only yade foundation say yeah. We are not really impacting lives. Aduane a wode kɔma nkwada na ye no mudi wie a omuda achi yedien wabɔ futuo bi ato hɔ sɛ akwada bi obefri sa children's home way o passe ni suku nkoa ma bɔ futuo bi ato hɔ a sa akwada na betua ne school fees ɛno ne efrɛ no putting your money where your mouth is ɛno ne efrɛ no raising champions na no me kan ye say I think I need to get the name. World's richest woman. Esi the biggest lab for research. Oni university be a partner. Ama almost lab eba beye a particular research. Can we see Ghana Sikafo partnering with our universities? They are near KNUST, omunya research bia and omunya inventions bia. They need money, they need sponsors. Research is expensive. Eskafo betimi akomo ho abomu normal partner university bi normal establish lab bi ade be research bi ana se ne KNUST se omo pese omo ye bribi research bi into AI ye de be ko galamse ani ade be bribi a saban timi support ya. Can we find a sikafo mo from one sikafo say I want to put my money into this research? Nkofo tete ho na wo mu de omusika ehye research mu ye de hwehwe yade a eku Africans. What are we doing? We need to raise our champions. We need to call ourselves, if you perceive a free great men there, and then they will say you raise champions, now you raise captains, and no, and a chere say you are great. A great man is not great because he's successful. He is only great when he reaches back and helps others to become great. We any unkranche ensem.
Efa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
We are main Camfo Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Services. Emma Wesane said, Eclipse for se bra na omumwa wo se beya. We japadi a wo ehun krata no ebetimi aye sika dia ma o sasem we de bia meka na manfo busa se na da na pa kire me de me land title certificate ba mo be ma miska ye de land title certificate ne koye adwuma e de ska brel afi bia wo ti fie na chese ska ne ba na eba eno ene frɛ no collateral brokerage. Apart from that so ye wo credit brokerage and ye wo prime brokerage. Ye sanso wo land document perfection services are ye edeba amount for oba Eclipse you see a prime depository platform one no secure innovative space bia ye dey ma property owners te say wo so do document ba beto ho na hwehwe wo mo hia o kind of document ni bi na dey aboa wo mo na omo nso ede wo commission abre wo na nso nsa aka wo de every move bia obeye bia no ade a ye betai wachi ni a kire okwan no Your Adenta barrier near Moses Hospital. Esanso Beng, West Africa Senior High School 1 Epe. Freya 054-383-2466. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say think safety, earn decent income. And for businesses, what we say is that you think funding before projects. And we are in Komoda so Justice Tokono is back in the courts to litigate. Ose kwanya efa yi no entwa ekwan mu, in fact amfa kwan mu na mampani warrant no overstepped its boundaries. Isane say Chief Justice na wodie no bi say wanye n'adwuma ye ena mo yi ni Chief Justice na na as Justice of the Supreme Court nso mugina Chief Justice nsem no so edi yi ni di free ho wo so wonte ase but the wura no mu bi nso a omo so ma kire o ma adwene kire a na procedure no 1 in 2 and 2 in 1 the same procedure for mumienu nyina enti esi wa ebe the high court the asem no bekwa kowie because at the court animu enkomo no ho na ebekọ so eno achi nso ukọ MPP ni mu a ene movement for change for tata Dr. Bawumia omo say OSP enye ne mu hwehwemu sane na no obegina bonten obi anhye no na okokae say was sponsor party no with about 300 pickups in just the last election. Solomon Owusu a Odom Movement for Change on a lawyer Apia Dankwa say Dr. Bawumia mechire baby a wonya sika no e de free ye ebedi sankomo yi. And of course within the NDC so enkobo bi ekoso den efa a chairman of the party ne thank you to odi asi nani so awoye na anu week here mu ne tie say chairman ese edu nkatia ese okọ thank you to question back when we say na say na anu ya President Mahama ya thank you to ana for wakọ Thanksgiving service aye wakọ visit some of the regions kra e dey aseda kwa ne sa na thank you to we ne free him well ni chire mu a the spokesperson dia ba ne say ese edu nkatia pese oma electorates ni nyina hunu se politicians eya yenya tumi a yewure mfi wo mo nti da bia no se na ye ntientia na omu hunu se kai omo tumi no omo pa omo kọ bebia ntokuro bi omu wura mu na so tumi ni bawia na omu wura fi amanfo nti o se we ne kwan a Johnson Esedu Nketia ede bridge the gap between the people and politicians. How you find that explanation I am not sure. But yenkwa homa no so na yenkwa santimemu dia na yekọ kropon kese otekọkọ so ho na konya kese no esi kumase asem na mekan asante hima dotiye ene da etwato nanan na otekọkọ so yidisi ho de share ne mami animonyam na awie yenkọ hese ne dotiye no akọ afa every day di kan de tosumienu ne miensan so ene 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 no yekwakokra na chikra okokumase asantememu ya woda ne taye yi pa yankwe Reynald Yao Ajiman aka the Mask is joining us from the Ashanti regional capital. Mask memo ha
Jamania
na minim se 190 mu fiti anopa in fact enye fiti anopa mpo free bear 4 days ago there namu and then the final funeral rites so far bring us up to speed a year no dot year na kosen and na me hu videos bi just within the 4 days no so nsuo ama year no so aye bibia o hopa nsuo say year no within some of the days so far e dey na beka fa dot year hu
yeah medate na machi for dia woka ne free juada aba pemene yawo na sante hima watwa na nanom ewo nsedo ne dotie awon shesha atie juada kakra juada no na atipeti na anuma komfo ani na anuma hemfo ebae beye amambre ni amani ete dio se yen pepepe ampa ukedi ampo kwa msekre wie msepeten dano never that so kakra no so atante amane ene won hyehyɛ yɛ sɛ de titie omo edigu ho na bobo ba bewie na no nsuo to yɛ na hunu yɛ ni bie no atopa ne mum tantefo sɛ wɔn nam tete na omo di akon ne ade no na omo ne nsuo ne nam nsuo omo sɛ de omo to omo nyom no nsuo bɛ yɛ boɔdɛ ebra nsuo no to no na nananum gyinamu no mo to nyom nsuo bɛ yɛ boɔdɛ nsuo ntimi nya hwee nsuo ɛka boa ɛnane ɛnya hwee so wɔn gyina wɔn na so sɛ de omo program no na ɛhyɛ ne titie no sɛ di nsuo pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛba bɛ wie mu nura ɛno nso bɛ wie yɛ no na ɛnyɛ asɛmpeto asɛdeɛ na anum ahemfo ne akɔmfo ne ntitɛ ato nsa afrɛ mo ayi wɔn a wɔn bibidie wɔn a wɔn sika papa bi wɔn a akɔduku adu akyire ahodoɔ from mia bebree ɛna ebebie mu ha and these over do have to down there. And run on that and yet at them to now, oh, yeah, and run on Rajabaja for baby, control for baby. And yeah, and ask them to
now, Mask, I mean, so Mask,
and yeah, Minuka Mamrenia Mania, dear, yeah, Chabu, Yas and Kitwa. Drew baby, I was a baby, which I was a son. And yeah, maybe done Abraham, yes, and many eggs, you know. Mammy, read him, maybe up for me. And then no can say that we have no can say. Papa about quiet. Hey, I'm a mark for you in Papa who get them and a part don't Madame and whom Papa you. Now, Papa who Papa don't for me. I'm a Papa, a domo. About many when it programs not domo maybe to any two yeah one more two but you now back come your prime and who will be a day for the but you know with you and yeah we can be a boat you John Boom Baba Boom Tamo yeah what family Papa Weddy, and not study any and Yama at Yamba, none my him for pretty Apoya to and 4 and 15 months time baby. And one Baba see Nigeria and Yabran was one way booking about also some of the Madaja. Now, Anya at them Kitwa. Is he a no can say? Nahima Wapitanemu, our day about the tea packet to open so. Waha na oprimtone na hemfumpenifo waha da no ni asofo nyina busantra roche empenpen wechira woye wufusom ade ama na hema na wahese ebechase na wapeje mu no de akwakopa no kwabia menipia ya yede ade yemfa kane antwa yesi maye tiringu ahoma so ani nyamenko a yepeja na hema funi nyamenko a kama fidie kura menka one more day, so they meet a cacra, they meet a cacra. Na enya some kitwa. And I don't know free her. And then you have to say, and it's the say to have become on the aging go away. One moment me I could do be and Sana Louisiana, but me I could have a beer, Mitrana baby, I may call you brave. And I some kitwa. Eddie out. And Yasam Kitwana, Yataho. Me, I mean, who pass it? Me, I mean, who say Yasam Kitwa crana.
Yem peke one of the things what they are to dwa ensuo na etoye no nanka me de minim se opem so te bedwa mu na dwumadie kase bi te se dot yesi ekoso a anase mpokura kwasidan mpo a se ensuo no anase weda na yekusukuku bi sa akonfo ekanche ema ewiem timete na eba ne sen na dot ye nano de ensuo no se de ensuo no to na ehu se yi chinya hodo okra na mframa pekrampo di akọ enso na dwumadi ase enso na akonfo akuku da mo ho paa o
enokra ya ai mami me asem ya wa bi dai adam maka kokwo mu asem bi akirawo enra bi emi na ne mo mami famfi ha
okay
enra na no do adani nsuo ni ya ze bi aso ni bi tepitai nanum como anya mamere amra ate ada na entia enese na tu ne ya wani tase tu mpo suma nkwa hene ye me na be kope wani na suma nkwa hene ane nananum akonfo adi nta woso odi nkoma trese ade a wono mo ye na ya ade a mpede ye nsen na ho nsuo mu o ewia mu o se de mu tusa no o tu bo pese tanso ade no ba eda no ho adi
okay
eyi ibre it is nsuo mu o se ewia mu o se sante eda no ho adi se ye sante enti no omudi ni nyina sisha so a na nsuo no to na mpa se de obi za ye na e wona no mu bia o mu asade ne se ye ni mo se wona mo titiri nsuo no yati ampa na yati wonu mo ye nyankuman yati wonu mo ye nyankuman en ya konboy ebi no mayi omu nyankoma de no ne ade a se de te ye no ye nyankoma de na de no amekote ya mi bi se mu de na ye den na no mu man si o to se ye na no panyin bi a wono se mi no ka se o de one more bo two for brane tin chepe o se de ka bra ye wo mu ne se asante se nsuo be ye bode nti bra na nipa no wo kan ti mensuo no ento no eye te o mane nsuo no ento no ese na nanom bi ka kire ne se onya de oye na se de otwedi ampompe so se kire wi bia no wonye na ade bi e yom bia no asante be dina bra nanso de wo mu wie nte eno a ablawo ahemko akesie ebi nzo esa bebe pie mu anọpa no mu na wo mu pie ndị ebo pie wo mu na wo mu di nkomo no wo mu nso ma ka ne de wo mu nso wo nya nkoma de praia no me ade ba be ye nema nra wa ha atere se wo no ma ba si we so de enju ni ya de nya de anto ya no nwa se so no se enu mi free ha me je ha akro no enju ba akokora ntoko
I see.
Eti ya nanan ma hemfo ne ka se wo no nya enju no ma ne nya de be yo se aflaya hunko aya ngura po no de umbe ye ana menju na nto do na nyametima kan to people there na ma ahemko ne o mama ne no ne ade o mdi voter ready ne oti reading de ba ye no no mu ka de kwa kwa mu de wo mu no menju na nto ndra na no ma konfonzo enya de o mu bi anu je bia ba pe zo no anu ahwe na ko gu zambo ko ya ani akonfo ahodo wono wasu banya invitation nanso wo hwe ensem no efa nsuo no ton ho dia anu anu tumu se agwafo no bai won di ba ya
okay na yehwe wo ka etuotuto so ho asem ma wo kire se etuo ni bi wo ho kra da eto a anase party te wankasa mahunu videos ahodo social media from a year ase a ya etuo ni bi a mede mani ehu no me hu kra na me yam ahyemi o menim se eye mpanimfo no de nhyehyɛ bi gu akwan mu efa etuo ho a because nkran ha emisi edi nkomo ne kakra ama yehunu instances a afashase etuo akasa dwumadi ahodo ase a etuo atoto ama nipa empo atɔ nhyehyɛ be na ewo etuo totoɔ ho ewo eye kese ase be me yi video bi sesi ana the kind of pump action guns amanfo kura no ya ehu
ya what is that etuo ani amamra ni amane ani nhyehyɛ ne sɛ de nananom ahemfo obia wo ba ye ya tibia na pade ne na wo kande ene manfo do no mo ba no nhyehyɛ no na pattern no wo no de ato ho de ama wo mo dada
okay
wadi tuase nananom do ha ne o mu fire no omu bia wo so no mu tutu ahodo ene ya sɛ de wo kai enu ami mi hwɛ bia obu ha etuo no wo jam ma etuo no kata onu etuo no kura no ko ntumi nkura me etuo no frato bebre na mpuye etuo no kasa de kura no no emu no nipa na etuo no kura no
na je fi disem
etuo no bai be ti na ba na etuo no frato ene titiye na ni etie ni bisa mo se na etuo ya mu tu de di kan bisa ya ni etuo mu tu enku ye bi no kan se na ho na mo na hwe ekuwa na ya tani de etuo no ya enku na wa hypertension na won taki wo bi na be da ha next weni na won so wa he be bi e be tutu akodo e be hade na mi bisa ya na no ani ye mi nya ya ne de ohini bia ne otitiri bia wo be bia nyama ho kwan ne se na pamfo e de saade no e be ba ha bie no akna won kwan a won mpa so etuo no bi wo ha ye pump action
yeah
a pump action e wo bullet bia won mo to ati se ne yi who di birthday na wo to na ade bi aku akowiem se nkata nkete nkiti ya yetupetra no edi wo sa pump action guns wo de ba na da bullet ni no lo mu anu wa de na so won mo fire na ba e popete e me be bu obi a so bo hu ne bi ebi tita ho a anya de edi ewu efra ebi tita nkata nkete ebi no tita pa da bi enu ni ade o mu wie no yi bullet ni bi to ha ene kwa me ya na edi Nangaja, woman, Nango, my state, the one Adewe, Adeku, and I say, Nano Mayan and Yes, will be aware, Senator, to be I am an who is there. Okoyam from so make you to go to and Nano. And yes, it's the woman. Now, so I am here to see there will be apart from Kenya, a boom one year, maybe a small panel. Tell me the account will be, and I say, yes, some passing, they were hard. Bakubia, one of them, Magadito, Ebuaha, Bakubia, almost any friend, a cabba, Ebuaha, Bakubia, one of them say, to do a Gampa Debbie and Nuku Ebuaha, Bakubi, and 2 women chapter, Wabra. Somebody come over my honey at the interview. Yeah, I didn't 2 years. May Madia cramming a baby a fire, man. Question the woman swimming in I think the million idea a bomb one. A two no torn and you don't need a annual day out. No question, too much for Hano. Minimum yet the other Vinumbo of your wood after the end of the book. One more in that perimeter, Honor, mobile him for no. Yeah. This is open for sorry, and that's open for and I'm not my him for. Now I remind him, not that my any one woman, sorry, not a one more back. Now, all share said the Abrapono, Oma who passed here and said, you will get that. And then one more, Ebia went Obuha, or any who appear, Yao. Obu correct your own poor dinner, the bed, Ganang. It's your who I see. Now, where you have not them. Now, much less sport of Biampa and Tonadia. Is it Ebia or any tune in every baby? I know, but a warm more. And if you're drinking, maybe a warm motor. Blue, maybe a better or more motor. And the blue, maybe any pigeon more motor. This Anna, which are Chuno, not that you must be Chuno.
Now, yeah, Mammy Busa video be Chago Facebook says, yeah, my home rant here. One more than to make you chow mumu. And I say, yeah, de and trauma. And asra womo. Na woman in Gina. Aba tenten ba ko achi ena wo mo tonyo mu na wo mo sa first of all eye nokra eye ntwuma na me hunu se ade asra wo mo ho na amamre be na ekoso wo ho a wo mo ejina dua na chi a wo mo de tonyo mu
ya we question ya we be ma question na ta man tie ya eye da de ntwuma ni bi sra me ho
oh sir
womo ade ntoma ni bi asra menta ho ma me di kopie ko ho
aden
de si ya ne te wono unye kumawu 98.9 my hene nkofo
okay
na ntoma ene tra wono mo ho na abakozom ne da ne kanena ka wono mo di moja ene tra
okay
na omu di ane te abakozom mo kanene Mawu enam se mawu obi e kwan mawu de je de kan tumi kanonti wonum eye taamane ya wo hwe video no se de wo kan ya bo je bi ase dua bi kura wo mu abi titere ho
exactly
wo mo de foba
ana mu gina chire num kuram
edua na kura wo mu no de titere ho no nye entomago de titere ho ni nyinada aye akukọ na akukọ muno eni ya chichiri dia fefe pa ho
yaw me de bi hu ade ne ti santumago asantumwa ya dia chichiri dua no ho ba ne wo kan
aye akukọ akukọ no ma bo bonopo e dia fra pinchima fra ade no ho na o mo dia homa kakra bia bom se de be ka dua no edi o hwa
mame nyabotre ya nyabotre mame ntun sanfra manfo so wo mra Facebook mbehwe bi ne ye di hu nkomwe ni nyina ne di sua mamre no enti ne in fact video ni na da hoi ne ye hunu ne ye ne wo kan wo se eya akokọ nam anasa akokọ na ya chichire odua no ho saa no
nokra akokọ
na se we na anya akokọ ba ko be akokọ be miensa na 9 because as a dose kakra
ya chinchin wo mo ade afa ho na omo atichire ne sa trete Edu baby no more the woman and now idea to home your woman.
Okay.
Now your friend a woman flu.
Okay.
Now modern nam nothing got the only astra woman or no much no much but no the astra or more. Uka kumawa na waka atrema that kumawu hine na din tibia atrema de ma sante.
Okay.
Abra na sante kokon. Enti wonum se de omo ka no bo se da wonum se kumawu fo se kan ka omo na na hu wo mu no na nje kumawu na me ko secondary school.
Okay.
Kumawu mi na ma me ko ka sa me beye na nanu mu bi interview mu mo di ntechemu aba dentia omu ye we no na me di ebi atu enu mi sa abrafo emrante ke se me ka de ko school ya trema na mja trema me je so ape en wono mo de ade no extra me
extra ho ese we member
na de wo mu kire ni se ade e wo mu abetimi abreaking ne nse na nanum de to manim se mema Ghana fo nyina nte se nyankopon ya adomo a afia ye ba besimi bosumi ne miensa so ne de to so edunu bepepe kuma woman ebe ye wo mu papa festival ye de na mchetu a wo hene kura de na ye hwe no bi na omo de sankra na pa so se mpa sansem ni nyina ntwa na an wo mu kuma woman so amamre no hu ni anche bomo de ntoma ko mo an mo ni ade no na tuma de chi ne dom free ko ba ye ne sadi o mu si ebe ye o mu niema ana no meni obi nu kura ya we sabi obi de na fa wono ho so dantan wo mu bo ko mo nta dross ba ko be ni di ne so ha pa nta takra na do ja o ga ne ti so o ga ye ti yuani na no we yuani
omo bodanta omo nse dross nso
omo nse dross na mo ayi za
emema na
tetire omo nto he no de abo mo nim ana ya de ade abom yan ba no mu tukura de no mu tim no no be enyema de enyema mahu ade enyema mahu ade
se enyema yaw enyema ehye manhia ne kukuo mu pa no eyeye yisa ne mani nyina apiepie wo ho
yaw I atom we can say at a point so you ma santini me ka dire mi nua ba ko gira me say adandefo hu na aben bi o mo bo pompin ya so abo bi abeben no me ade ba ku bi dia o de ba ye wo bo abibi o bo bia no ne mo jafi mo ba wo mo e suja wo no mo dija e twemu wo mo a to nyumbia enyom no wotia wutie kakra ben no wutie nyom na kakra wotia ko wotie kakra ye enyom no wonte wet no so tumi de aso bi kasa bi pom na nananum ifrafo e ba ye nso be ya ade ye mo de nam ho ye nyina ye nam ho ye hu ade yi se ade ti wo tintrente ti se nkan tempo echebi se tinye kakra kabi ade yi insensa ya fefe pa ho no ni bia ni pa ne chem ya obi anchem ni ya de no obi anchem so ade na nante de ni pa nante na bia mu ya ne se obu ha o di tika ko ba ade na no na ka bibia guso na ade no nante ta fefe amambra ni amane de bia twagu na nya santen ko na de betreye nya santen ko nipa ahodo fre tido eboye atoye ne anafo obia dibia ba no beduru ha na wo hwe sede woti agino no ade ba no sede sanjefo be ti abo agi nipa no so ti ara na me ne yeru mama ya ga bi komo na mi bi san je yeru o si for me when it is exclusive there ya adom no mu nyina no na me bomoden me ne wutu mi no mo be din komo ni da mama ya ga se dia man foti boju so e wa se e no kre enye so aye boju mi so ma mi hu de we ya duma pa do so mo man e be duro for front o man fo eju ku na mama fo enye mu ni jinte bi o mbe hu bia no na wo mo ani ajinte hu ni se na duma ba be ya mo man Ghana na ndam so aba ayi na man panyin pie ya na wo besne akwa from the car yaw and me could do there. I think me will be me. Ni pesi emiame na hona mempa boaye ya no
honma also the also was so fine.
What is
me say also the also was fine.
Oh, at the point me 19 kafo dom not aswa na my imagine say me charge 1,000 me try na my ho ade na fe me see me ni obi atia me 19 man baba ba kwaira na so nya fe e bako so man panyin ni se dum si poje so for one way abeka se ye na man panyin krom wan kasa na na NGT bomran ya begu ha no nya ade ade ba ku bisi na reho no so ye ura ko kutin won ho ye ko fare ba ade ma na da ani ti aso aba sante brande da e bi won ho nti omutubu no so nyame nko aya ko omututu no botom nyame nko
anka omututu Dr. Kwaku Atin botom
nyame nko
obi apɛ kakra
nyame nko ya ya ni se adom ne ba no se ade no wono wanya politician ti matena se so ya politician go bo se bra wo ya na ti se go yi kama sam ranche na ne di na ti ni kwa so ye pije unya yi pe wo mo be do so
no cre
wo de ne sa tu no botom se wo front one to ko ha ye se wo de ne sa tu botom na atache nkofo and kuma no kra na wo mu ye pri no ho eni cheze enya semketwa
asemu na
politician mampanyi mama se wo free hey o wo se ho back door bi di man no pe free ye e be tin ko wuro tum fo ho cheche ha na tri o hu se afi aba be tin ko enti eni pe wa ha de je me no ka se na me ba hey na kro ta chete ebra na me wo kumasi a ye nana rodanko akukwa do declare ye for lockdown atantimen nyina for lockdown except ben ye kuru atantimen nyina for lockdown except ben ye kuru
kroma yedi
bebia nyedi kwa bebia obia tukuni nyeme obia ndi abonte me no nam ha sesie ya me ka se ni di nkomo wie pe aduma bia nhu a me prem ho te me ye bio o te me dwane na me pe baby edi mani fa na me kodru fie ba ndru fie baby a bre no beto fam bia o te me pe baby da
enhyehyɛ no te sɛ na anwumre ɛyɛ no two time bɛn na time bɛn na ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛhunu nipa wɔ abɔnten anadwo because yɛsɛ ɛnɛ ne yɛde nana bɛkɔ akura nti ne nsɛ sɛ onipa bi ade n'ani hunu enhyehyɛ no ɛda ho ne yɛde yɛn
enhyehyɛ no ne sɛ tedi a me no ka sɛ dia duro no pompon so an ya duro bi me na me omo efi ha nyina no mutu de obi ade n'ani tefi
obi apɛntɛm akɔ
omo ye wo so ni wi a na tete ye wi otumfo obepeja ne mu na nana no masofo so epi aba betna ko sabe ya me no ka sɛ oni tia sɛ ka na no na ya ba neta me bo a
akasimanum na no nan abo
nti no nan abo na wonu wie dwumadi no wonu de betu dwa se fi dabre ko yebi obi a nko na o mo ta studio bi de ti ano pa na dwumadi no ko nyina no na otumfo achia me ofisi so se ene nyu me ye bia fie benu tie ne kwaje hu wa abonto na o ko ba bia o ko papa ko nti no na ni nya bo cream na wa cha no na ne fadde na baby a wo ko no do anya titru pa bremai ne mpotem ne mpotem ashdown bola ho eno mani ade nyina ene kra mi hu krama wo montene ai tapo ahimbro no ya bia nkrama wo ho pa do krama ba ko kra ne ho krama no so at announcement no bia no to kro bia mbi entino dia ko dro ne dia mbi obi e ba na buza fa ka chense ukoi bia na ye ntem na be ko fi ntem eti ahon boani nyina no tabe ne so se machim ho afi be bi o mo ye ukutom no encha kra worum be bi orum wie ya na tete beto just obi anko na nanom bi aka no nanom nyi o mamre ene amane ne mum mani tua ya mani tua mani kodu amansa tua bahuna adaka wode na hema atumi ma bi tumi kakra mo maso na me da dom nam kodu and said kakra ndu ko maso no metumi ya sende mamsaka na so mi twa no abrafo no bai ke metumi di ni nyina akura ba bo hu se abrafo na kacha se wadi na je pri ho nye ko din se kata ni mu ano no na ni camera mponi na phone fo no kra de obi tumi twim forward na wode ko de ya kata men fa phone ta ade no ebi ne akoso enne anu na no de ne de ya anu de pa
na chese ene obi a na adwen se wo tu kwan aba Kumasi bi ofin kran kokofa VIP aba Kumasi abedu anadwo a wonwene hu biem
mene we ni aba ko sentendi shia na mja je wo ba kran ne wo ka je pass no ko ti bi ni VIP ho
okay bus ni VIP
ko kran no e bi ni ho na wa ye wa jene se o da ho akọ nse eye ta no ene kwa se kran no to mi ade no se da ne se u fi krofo mo a van se u fi krofo mo a fro na wo be udru X5 ho na wo be fraba mentia no udru ho ape no mu a block e kwan na project ho enti wo be si ne bi a wa nante aba mentia eno nti no odumfo bi nso a wo no so ye dan ma hemfo ai enkamofo ahemfo yi bi tifitu manje ma hemfo ese wo no mu ese no nkoto hene one of the Zongo community then I part no so and na wo han pragia be 60 and o dia integrated point obi ba men be government ya na wo nduru be bia protocol na abo barrier na many pakro no echi from na trotron and am tie ma trotron taxi men then pakro na full free na wo mo do ba nya wo nko akra wo mo do ba be government ya na oh yeah ba for bed enti sa na obi so afa ho ka wo ye ede asom operator the pakro nya santini the pakro pepenia ono odi nkofo hene e wa ha na eja wono mo hu ne te also the ka ko bi tin ya when you pragia na ebro bed here and na wono de stick abo ho wa t-shirt ya mo trip mentia pragia wudu hope na oba mentia nko ade a eno nko anso ne the only mekan vehicle obetimi afra approach bonu hu no pe na makwan na wawura mentia na da bi odo ba no wodo ba beti nti share no system o modi agu ho edi ayes adotie no kwasem
Mamimbusa, the last question na minya oneja ma na yinti o efi ansa na curfew acho. I realized they say nkofo bi nso ba ye ni bia ye pamo wo mo. Ahemachi mi hu video of papa bia no ten Land Cruiser mu a menhia entrance ho na menhia security for ne say wakasa tia otekokọ so pen ama emise beto abontene enti omo pamo ne tese akokọ say nya dia wakasa tia himfie obema omoma no kwama na wram and Igbo so called Igbo king nso mi hu say obaya nanka opa kwakochia opemso ema opemso enkoda ni bi ekohia no omo kasem gu na sum ema odane no ho pampen koye wunim bribi efa sankofo ya ye pamo wo mo ema wo mo free dwumadie na se no wunim bibi fa ho then the cost circumstances it is saying
Mami fanfi ta branch ya wo mo pamo no wo bensia hospital nenmo
yeah
oya baby ya wo mo 18 e ka se wona no ho nko na wole efi ava ya wole wunim kwase kakra oya mensia hospital hono de ba ne police station hono e monche do ya na baby a wo wura ne wodna ni se ya so a onya be 1 minute kra no adu menja mingi na nke bia obewrem na baby a wono mo style no e hono ye hwe o pass awo wo tra sa bia hono na o ka no se wo pass ebetimi am wa tra level hono na je de ne wuti do ka no kura wura ma na wunti da nipa no wuti nya ba bi pake ne wura ma chia na oduru ho no da nipa ne ye obi a wo ye TikToker na utie wo mo e kuma se enom ne ade a wo ye obi a wa cheda ade ne ho ade enten bi ankrofo bi eka ade fa na statu abebi o ho na wo mo kan nsem a enye de ade ekire no nti manfo no abonato nti adwuma wo ko sta no ye no aye adwuma ebo aye present gasa brante ni wuram ebebe tru main gate ho a ebi ana nipadom na enim no wo TikTok ni ade no so no ebi ana obi ade ne nsa akeka no nti wo mu de wo mu tia no ntem kura ansa nti akire ya ade no bebe to monten so na mambo mu de di zakwa we wo ba wo wura ha de anya nzenga anya asem papa nite wo be wura mu wo manjia gate ho eno mu je we atụmasi we ene ya odi atem na ya anka nya ha pepe na igbo kindie ndi we je wenye chia se de nananom eti ehwo a omama mre ni amane se de omusi aye ndema na wono de we je aye no baaye onya akwa wura mu a na wono mo kire ne je ampa enye obi a no ho kwan so otene nsa kaide ne nsa to opunto nsa yem ndi obi tia bane na mfikire ha bi na bia mfama ebo wo mensia ha nwie tia wetimi atra baabi na waje mfama wo mpem mfama na efi nwie no moba ebi atent ni bia wetimi atna tie te de wo kire no na wo wie yesi woduru ho na na achia me kenkenkrenji ebi zanze won hwan ya prew ha so dan ho edi se ono na ye igbo fo hene no se woni igbo fo hene ye nimu ye nto zamfra wo igbo fo hene wo hene okra na ansa na no yu chene bo mu ati ansa na ya ma be ma yi ni che na obo no mu ati wie ye na wo se okwacha se faha no pamo no te pampe baby mfa omo tire no ekire ho baby na tente wo mo de ko tra ho no ya baby ankrofo tatra edewe bayira ya che wo mo abre no ono mo tire no ankrofo je bayira a che fo no omo tra wa ono mo eliji mfama omo we na ja omo ma na de nani no kwasem de se sa igbo kin bi na kwe de onu be hunu menti ha no ya en kana ye we video zunzemu wa mintimenka
ya wonyo
de afa ni video mu ne da brand na omo epamo no de wo mu ehunu no ene de na wo mbeda bi na de kupa bibia na ebeche
na mesi igbo kinu so waba no pa so enye onu nkwa o entoraja wo kura no one na pamfo mo yo ma mere
adwuma
hyehyɛ nkwa
ene eba era omo pa beduru ye no na odum se muda ho owura menjia gate nde no nde muda ho na onim se menjia so one internal intel intel no according to what I hear na ma chairman na chairman with the afa na very booking that about ha with the obajana na woni tua se ya kura central for no pass do ha ifrawa enye ba bia na abeko de ba bia na ubetimi ewura wono kura no otimi nya akwa ewura ho ni nyina no o ya de na okupie ho ko bon ho asemze o fa akotia no e na teze unja kenkenkrentin so no what did I am a young people of my what did I am?
Yeah, you fancy Anna. It's a humanocratical anyway. Reynold Ajiman, aka The Mask, and Obama Niano de free Asantimemu Edeba, a far Asantihema ye and ne a year last day, a day chatwa ye inti. Said your kind no enche eye na nkasa bitu na asante hememu no yamaso enwumre na ebekwa kosie no nhyehyɛ ne sɛ free no nsia kɔde ensesi ehunu odasani bia wa bontene sane sɛ yɛde na ahema bɛnante kurom ansa no akura nti sɛ unnim na wadwen ne sɛ wotu kwan ne na ɔkɔdu Kumasi anadwo a ɛbɛha adwene onim sɛ santeman deɛ ɔmomfo culture ni agro abrafo no bɛyɛ adwuma nti ɛyɛ na yɛahwɛ ne yie nkɔyɛ ho mɛmasɛm biara ɛnyɛ mɛmasɛm respect tradition na yɛndi so ɛno ne yɛn first conversation a yɛakɔte deɛ free hɔ yɛbɛsan simu ne akɔ other matters so na yɛwura the world of politics na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ na Johnson Esiedu Nketia ne thank you toy ɛde nkɔmmɔ aba amanfoɔ kyerɛ ɔmo adwene akwaniasa nyinaa ɛsoɔ. We'll talk to a political scientist and engage and pick his thoughts on this thank you toy. So thank you to yɛho hia koraa. And sending Chichimune by no, he wants to keep in touch with the electorate. Say beya omunsusu say to me aba ama politicians free warmo. Ebi say a campaign for flag bearer and a washase. Na ebedi nkomo yi. I remember Facebook na o messages adia ba menkenkan bie na yentoa so. Lord Pani commented on Justice Tokonu Asemono CBB. So if Madame Tokonu is kept as a member of the Supreme Court and at a point in time she becomes the senior most member, can she act in the absence of the CJ? Well, I am not sure. Mintimi entry. Pedrowa Medina Cruz or say the best show is live from Indianapolis, Kumasi, Tanoso, Kesben Junction. All right. Pedrowa medasi bebre so do message aba. Mamenkwa humano sona menkodi sankomo imra. Na before then, Seth Antobam, Eddie Frimalam no diaba or say 2028, our leaders in NDC should prepare because their families alone will campaign for them. Some of us, we the branch executives, have lost hope. The way the grassroots and party executives are being neglected. It's just 9 months. You're talking about neglect already. Well, I'm going so na many opinion what say amanyosem asie na ote amanyosem sheshayase eni nkomo. Dr. Jonathan Ochre Political Science ewo UCC. Osanso a regular political analyst ewo ejumedie eso. Yonkona ene doc eni nkomo kakra. In fact, thank you to ya chairman of the NDC ede ashisheso. Doc memwa ha. Na ewie boko de.
Na me adumo na a little point of correction. Mental political science. Our uses.
Doc made a CB no correction. So what's the appropriate designation?
Okay. Senior lecturer and a political analyst.
Senior lecturer at the Political Affairs Department, UCC. Political analyst. Very well. Made a CB Doc. Now, I mean the kind of financial free war. What is chairman of the NDC? Babaye Obabe Shene thank you to us 9 months into government. Even after the president, I thank you to you know. For you as a political analyst, uhunu ni saying.
Yo, maybe me never say. I mean, here for you know, and I say maintaining that if the party is even in opposition, most often that nanka near or contest now in Chono, Ebia to belly nanka party plus executives, almost now in the case of we have a situation the party won the election. Then, you know, Oman Penia, what that party now, or the leader of government, and the inquiry about to Akodasi. But I'm saying, information will really crap. The ABA was suspended. Then, you have to say, I said in Katia, or thank you, Tom. And you know, I was say, be a party in the interim at the back. ABA will call as a chairman in his capacity as a chairman without ABA, the entire party national executive being part. And as a of course, party meeting so there, and the party is going to bear the cost there. Then it cannot only be him as the national chairman going on a thank you for, because and you know one to abandon the man. That to abandon the man, about the man, national secretary, national organizer, any other national officers. So, Omo born to Adi and Nankamuna, and there was a Kabum Neko. As on no qua body and senior, I was saying to him, then it means to say, Bia, Wofi say, Yatuaba man, one Quanqua Dasi, intimate who and Nasiano, Nasia as chairman elect, or Nasia as the NDC being elected. So the difference should be clear. And it's a NDC are talking about the NDC. Ye Yaman Peniwo. A beer or quack that NDC as it. Or that of the national our NDC G1. And no, then it means that must include all other national executives. But so all non capacity to be then I don't know the nomenclature or the motive or the call. Apart from that, it may be a little too early to jump into some kind of conclusion. As I'm saying, on Conco Dina be a near a summer or the air. And also, Nanchen, I was saying, you're going to be big. There is no lack of communication. And I said there is miscommunication. I don't want to think that there is some kind of miscommunication. So of course, then it means one no one to be here, Ghana mine, Omampeni, Bahama, thank you, Toa. You will meet ordinary Ghanaians together with the national executives, together with chiefs, opinion leaders, and other civil society. But as a national chairman of the party, you don't have that control. The only control you have could be you meeting executives of the party. Party in elections. That is where it can end. But if there is any other motive, maybe anything else is just speculation.
Anything else could be just speculation, but yeah, na circumstances nema speculation ni be etwetwe so kakra. Mame mao maybe something that is closer to Nientia or Kosa, and this is reportedly coming from an aide to Chairman Esiedun Ketia. His name has been given as Justice Yeboah. And I quote the reason Odiama for this tour. Or say Chairman Esiedun Ketia, and I quote, wants to correct the long-standing culture where politicians find ways to reach hard to access areas only during campaign seasons and disappear once elections are over. This is what the aide, Edia Tuja, as the reason for this tour. etowasum.
I say after elections,
No campaign.
no campaign. He must find a reason to do this unusual thing. What I said, he must find a reason to do this unusual thing.
You call it unusual, which is very striking.
It is unusual that in America said we may have to see other national executives as part of this talk. Not just the national chairman. The national chairman is Kodia. And yeah, Butaya be and yet Butaya or the Tabutaya on the
Sesa scenario ne possible and as a scenario no na ne kwa yem fa ne sesa omo a omo di omo adwene bu se eye ne flag bearer bid na otu ho anamo no oni omo be ya adwene so omo dwene sa.
Well, the rest is left for people to speculate. What I say, the rest is left for people to speculate. But if it is presidential, I think that it is a little too early. If it is presidential, it is a little too early.
So
he's probably taking advantage. It may be presidential, but as smart and intelligent as he is, he may merely acquaint himself without making any pronouncement that could make people judge say in the situation. Now, you see, as national chairman, he was not appointed by the president. He was elected by deputy. Into one shada and Selman Penina say, unless he say, what did you mind? A dean party dean into dispute. That is when probably disciplinary action could be triggered against him. Because it will be very much suicidal that you have an elected president just 9 months or 8 months and some weeks. And then you will have a national chairman who is to ensure that he assists the president to succeed. Before, if you also have any ambition, you can declare. Now, the other thing problematic, if it is indeed influenced by a presidential ambition, is that, and it is quite unusual, in the Fourth Republic, it may not be that the national chairman will want to be the successor to a certain president. You see, as a national chairman, you are a neutral arbiter. You are even supposed to supervise the processes leading to a new candidate being elected to lead the party. So the question I've been asking myself, because I've granted about 3 interviews on this today. The question I've been asking myself is that, will he resign when he decides to? Because you cannot be a referee and a player at the same time.
Happy FM 98.9.
Because other appointees of the president who are ministers will want to contest at a point to be asked by the president to resign so they can focus on their presidential campaign. So they can focus on their presidential
Now, I am looking at the implication for Sir Thank You Toy say if send a man for be a no, and of course in the world of politics ultimate control will be analysis of as someone question in the conclusion or person or draw into even though one can say and in da hono say a presidential bid and a o2 one amono the potential say in conform some more party ni more or more a similar interest ebe interpret say sa na oye enti ɛno enti no ɔmo nso so ebefi ase etutu anamɔ a ebema amanfo nso hu so mo sa interest no ɛwɔ hɔ need the potential say ebeka de na frama ene no obi a ono wo sa ambition ebe na adwen say obefi ase aye moves to indicate an intention I betima disrupt abai focus.
It depends upon how it is done. So,
hello, Doc.
For example,
okay.
Also in the media space,
Doc, Pacho, just before you continue, I'm getting a feedback from your phone. Let me say, indicator no on. I'm not sure if your indicator is on, but me TikTok sound be here. Madam, we bet my home bibi kakrama me.
Okay.
Pacho now can be about media.
Yeah. In the media space, and other polls that have been done show that his name has been mentioned. Names like Fabric Minister, Honorable Ekopoku, Education Minister Haruna Idrisu, the Finance Minister,
Dr. Fossey,
what is it called? The Chief of Staff.
The Chief of Staff.
The Poli Honorable Ablakwa. I think the latest one even included Mr. Guzitano's name.
And just yesterday, I heard Alfredo Kovandapoy as well.
I don't even know how that name came about, but I've seen that name as well.
Okay.
But at this point in time, it is obvious that some potential candidates have been projected one way or the other, or they have been projecting themselves one way or the other.
Yeah.
It is very unusual to see the Chief of Staff being actively involved in, commissioning programs, some policies and those things. When the President and Vice President, and as a substantive minister, and took as a Chief of Staff, and OSHA, the way you project here, it means that the person is interested. And the way the person has been carrying himself shows that he's equally interested.
To the extent that functions are vice president, ewo hono. Normally, anka, so the president is there, Chief of Staff on Kasabi, vice president or Okasewia SC. But you sometimes have events, vice president Kasewia, then the Chief of Staff also comes to address it.
You see, that is very unusual. And the normal secretary, the Chief of Staff, usually you are the administrative head of the presidency, administrative. But you see, because of the dynamics of the day, he's also taking advantage to project himself. Now, Mr. Ashedun Katia also has that ambition. Obviously, he may want to also take advantage of his position as chairman of the party, also, make some moves that will equally put him in some kind of advantageous position. So,
me abase a subtle moves we nama say if Johnson is doing Ketia presidential me abase it is inspired by some of these subtle moves because nano ya GMPC program be say they were launching a certain initiative. The vice president was there, the chief of staff was there, vice president and Kasa, chief of staff woman Kasa. And Yama when mu be na bia e pushy chairman na mo no so ni oyi.
Oh, certainly. Because you see, what makes it more dangerous, the chairman is not under anybody's control.
That's right.
He's the chairman of the party, elected by the delegate. Now, it will get to a time where the president will become a lame duck. The vice president I don't know if the vice president also want to contest. But if she will want to contest, then definitely she will also be making sense. But the vice president is supposed to help the president to succeed.
Yeah.
Once the president succeeds, and if she decides to contest, then it means that she's going to run on the success of the president as a team. So, as a team. And, you know, this subtle moves now, that is what has inspired things of that nature. But you see, if you go out there and make it so obvious, say, and I will
there's a bit more counterproductive amount.
That is the thing. Because you cannot be launch such an ambition at this time. I think
we'll say too early if it is what we are thinking. But Obi Subeka say it's just a 4-year journey. Enchebia ebeba. And this is a party in government. So be what presidential ambition. The early bird catches the worm, Anna.
But you see, you have a government to run. We are not electoral machines where we just go out there and be voting without, having to see to the dividends that will come, or that is supposed to come out of that. So, we are not just this must probably be occasioned by the way a manner others who have presidential ambition have been conducting themselves in the media and in the political space as well.
Last question. Do you see other interested persons in the party in the coming days to say Omunsuba Beye shenanigans be subtle moves be or even possibly a more plain approach?
Some of them are doing it. Maybe you are not aware.
Oh, I'm seeing a few, but I mean a bit may be the floodgates, Anna.
Those who are appointees of government will have to listen slowly to do so.
Those who are appointees. Okay, also Munyabotre.
Yes.
Doc, yɛmfa nkɔmmɔ na menna wase awie ne nkyirikyirimu ne adwenkyerɛ a wɔde abrɛ yɛn as we seek to understand what may be going on within the NDC. Happy, many metie for that Sibibre awie.
Ɛfa ho adabɛnti sinupi na nokorɛ ɛyɛ baako pɛ.
Dr. Jonathan Ochre, a political analyst, Ochra ewo UCC. Nkɔmɔ a yakodi awie, unsu betimi akyerɛ wadwene wɔ ho, enkyɛ so me be phone lines na ma na nkɔmɔ a yɛ defiti no mienu abesi samre no otimi aba mu bi na wode wadwene kyerɛ no aba. But o relationship mu na o dwene kwan abefa so a awade ni bedi mu na maye ne yie na kyɛ sɛ ehu aba nyamo a na sikasɛm na yɛ issue a TME I want to help you what I say bomodin na per 1,000 Ghana cedis ne fabra sa 1,000 Ghana cedis no eno apɛ na wohia ne aka bia Happy FM say be ya ma me pa kyerɛ aka bia bɛbɔ ɛwɔ wedding ho no Happy yɛse afa ne obɛya ne sɛ obɛpɛ 1,000 cedis na de abɛ register the rest ɛyɛ yɛn yɛdadwene from wo hotel accommodation for your honeymoon your mau luxury experience. Enwechi watade abɛhyɛ de ayɛ wedding gown ne obɛma ne suit obɛhyɛ. Yafa hoka. Wedding reception, ensa, aduane, decor, music, what have you, cake, yeka. Car mo betina mu de ping pong, yeka. Counselors are ebetumufoɔ nso yɛn ahwehwɛ wɔn abɔ wɔn ho ka wɔn bɛyɛ ama mo free mfoni abetwa video a ebetwa ni nyina da yɛka o hairstyle o makeup o pedicure o manicure yɛka. We've been doing this for 20 years, so we know how. Intimate money how cry. Just look for 1,000 cedis, register, and leave the rest to us. We're a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026 edition. If you are saying about the rule, Fahuji Mubi na empana na watching channel on your banner tena on an hour 4 on your no one day. Yes, say
Happy FM 98.9
for your banner one day. We are say wedding kwan or banner so pa jan eno mayen. Ebe no amount. Ope in Chirimu. Any share one for 2 numbers see mami 0244 906 235 0244 906 235 and at 0302 254 858. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Yes, sir, aware on another level. And yeah, you don't know kai say and share kakra ewo. Mamen ton ade enkombra me koba meba homa no so na mama kwan na onso akire wadwene. I'm back after these.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054 383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Me wani suade hunu bi na ni suade hunu ayetumi frɛ no hyebrɛ se bebe mu ama wo a kyese wankasa wo konkoden na wo hwehwɛ ɛno na wo nsa betumi aka Mose tene ne poma ɛbɔ po ne mu na emu kyemienu Elijah ɛkɔ so bɔ mpaye megya firi soro ɛbaaye Yesu Kristo tene ne nsa na nkwagye ɛba nipa so Mark ne Elon esua ne mafa abɛɛfo ho ɛno nti ne ndɛ yɛwɔ Meta ɛne Tesla Yewura Dangote esan ne mfidi dwuma ɛne nneɛma a wasua nti no ɛba na bibima mu heyina frango a yetu no ɔno ɛnedi nkan Ɔsagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ene afofre ka no ho a yɛbɔ mo samrane ɛfrɛ mo the big 6 no ɛbɔ modin a ɛgye fa hodie ɛde magana sankrofo mabobɔ mu din na ɛkonkoden ɛde pranisuade huna na esi omo ani so no ɛno nti ɛna mbra ba ma wo sɛ one Prophet Bernard Nelson Eshon Dr. Stanley Bandawa Reverend Chris Edusei Donko Dr. Eugene Esiama Buadi Emrenimni Prophet William Johnson ɛne afofra Yankopɔn asra omongo ɛbɛka bom ama dwumadie sonkwa ɛde hyehyɛ so a friend Builders Camp Meeting afriwe mu no onso watumi abebi na dwumadie no yɛbɛhyɛ ase September bosom ne da toso ɛyɛ dunwɔtwe ɛkɔpem September bosom ne da toso ɛyɛ edonum mekyerɛ 18th September ɛkɔpem 20th September ɛwɔ Commonwealth Hall Theatre University of Ghana dwumadie yi obi asi ne nanso ɛyɛ Ayam J Marion kai na hyɛ ne nso sɛ dwumadie wei ɛyɛ free adwomtofo ahodo ɛbɛba dwumadie na sene Prophet City Hitmaker Minister Petra Oduvayo Minister Kofa any afoforo bi eka ho open chechemu bia obetumi afrɛ 0233 733 444 anase 0249 834 004 0249 834 004 emra so sɛ yɛsesa bia yɛte na ebi so ɔman kronkron Ghana so sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a akwanya bebree ebetumi aba ɛde ama nkyirima
Kofi let me am kanchema no aba bedane oyire abra wutia just 1000 Ghana cedis me ye hwane a
oyo obi oyi nkonya
wait. Me a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026.
Sa dwumadie no a ye hoahoa wo se oye odehye niema koda ahogye kese na ye san ema manfo di wakire se de oye celebrity no.
Wetwa Befie Dionini, and yet ya called on Wasama, ya can't worry for be brabum.
Sisi ano me de me mprano miensanum ba.
Debbie Kofi. Oba bako, Bema bako, Odo bako.
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Well love meets affordability. A warrior on another level. Don't know.
Before registration forms, our Happy FM asalam down.
So person so yasenia, obetimi afrete te for home 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Mamen kai wo send she kakra wo.
Epa ho ada ben.
Nimafo, a branded draw, see Happy on Wheels, Jumedia Cassia, every happy 98.9 FM. Yadi Bremo, Bekaya Hue, Nima, Medina Station, Yawada, 25th of September, 2025. If you know me, no Ekopim no, Sia, Bright, Nayanina, Yantina Sinin Koma, Edim Puntu, and Koso, ye your cancro, Eba Yam Potamu Ahudu, our bra. Yani MC and in Pennyfua, what can be a ye, a Jenny for, a dropper for, any Obibiara, what can be a Tosumu, a Sinkunya, Naya Dinkomo, Maminka wo, said Dr. Zen Natural Deodorant, and Asiasi, one the Bahobi, Dr. Zen Natural Deodorant, a deodorant here, Obetimedia yo motromu, a Rubian Kahun, and now soon, a man can be a mount, Happy on Wheels, and Massage Medie, and Pound, Kayo, say it, 25th of September, 2025, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Nima Medina Station. Be there, be heard. Happy on Wheels. Your voice, your power. Your power.
Big goal. Number one everywhere you go. Big goal. For the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal. For the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal. We go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal. Big goal. Big goal. Big goal. Big goal. Big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Epahuada benti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Baby, when you say first na ye binumu ye shut down pe politics. Ye say politics for no manyo made entomunye. But na mumu ebinumu so nti enyina ye ni agi say ye bebo ama o man na koso na ebo 1 o'clock pe na wa ye lawyer ama o man na lawyer for enyina pon akofia koda. Nyamishra.
Welcome back. Epahuada ben Jumedie enie 20 to the top of the hour 5. We are running up until 6. Phone lines activated now. Maybe phone lines now to 055-565-7278. 055-565-7278. And now sober fresh 055-156-3916. 055-156-3916. First caller on the line. Let's hit it. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pachodini baby Afrifi.
Pacha FM san me kete amanfo.
Sani Ganet you.
Maybe a home company no. Enye no.
What's it?
Oh, say. Me I said in the class man na mo kan.
Ah,
professor mention.
Yeah.
And see aka 4 years, aka never for 3 years. And the 3 years over the 3 years in na can to.
Busabim.
And you know when I stand by and I'll go around. And the was and some of the hours and the police are the energy. And the strategies. And the next time I just one my own actually best 4 years answer. No, no, I'm better. I don't only say I said it's now. I'm know. I want to say the charges you. I said the case of presidential now. I do have been. And then you never chance. I go come on.
Now, yeah, thank you to thank you to our president. President can thank you to no we we into president we the thank you to and a chairman so yeah thank you to anyway, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Honorable Bibi.
Yauza.
Very good.
Ganeto.
Medin the Yauza. Ubetima Femi, the boo. Another only illicit. Honorable Bibi.
Yes, sir.
Me chubia.
And no charge you.
You are Sama. Or any papa. Or any papa. Or the only the no quite the Metiano. Yamishirano. Honorable Bibi.
Minia.
Say, Nipa Destiny, we are with him so Kamaya. It came to say it over Quachi. 80, you bet cannot party more party, but you move in the air, you bet cannot have. Because I can make up anybody say, and there was so many parties saying, Uncle Pom. Maybe, for now, one president.
John Dramani Mahama, air president.
Oh, my party bed,
NDC. Yeah.
Very good. John Daman Mama, they vote 1,000. They vote 1,000. Who are me see? General Mosquito here. Give me Ghana for good tell me you. Because minimum say I'm not going to say where the you also a chap for man out on Kwemu, Bibi a correction of them. As somewhere, me starting Kanye. As somewhere, my all the radio station. Baby. Say John Dramani Mahama no what of a man will be the president to Ghana. Oguso thank you to. It is a we a national chamaya. I then own John Dramani Mahama now no more thank you to. Bibi yan kan no kwenche nipa me ya uza me so so na me so no huma. Che ye ama fumba na ekọ ye tuma din ama party na the party e wini. Kana you to mutie ni ye. Run for to the party no we uko. On go theatre do baby na ni dey afani e fa man baby yeah am from back campaign NDC inga me catch up with tonyam and then I subina suja no fe you to be as for example people have kaka sakira you to be as for example no kwadi party that be baby say ya uza kwami me say ajo me o kwadi NDC mun gen na wunya ya na Yenyaye, Nemo Yako, Tanga. President, or universe 7 and never pass to Tiasi. Or you know, we have Yentinadi. I tell you what you give you. Your first support to your mama. Can and after your market because your mama, Macolo, I'm a boy, I can't wait. You are see, you call you to in a say, where will your school for certificate bra? You may be about the dog. If you are soldier, migrating fire, you get to be why or come out for Casa. I don't know this, as you may be a prayer for your name, no more. And again, and don't know where for theatre. Whatever we have for theatre, so good you are. Again, and you this time of your chocolate chances, can hire. The fact that Kevin and credit, do a salmon, could you have the question with that? Not more connect animal and the former next time of photographer for no more. If you find that way,
Auza, we be brave. Auza is not too happy with what's going on in his party, the NDC. Ubet me a friend 055-565-7278 055-156-3916. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. What happened? Also, bet me a baby 055-565-7278 and 055-156-3916. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, baby Afrifi.
Yeah, devil.
Yo, devil is a liar, gun at you.
Yeah, I'm more about
that's all I need clear.
Right.
After the
Okay. Now from party 1 week me na matuta la ka approve to me to cafe na maba. Na me kira oni jo pa wodi.
Akwaba.
Na me say media me ka chief justice last term.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh ye juma. Na ese juma na o ye no ye yi we fi. O ti atanka akabakun na yan fa kan o ma. Bakun be na yan fa kan o ma. Juma no waji mi no ye ya na. We say we dey question na we dey because you see we are president. Na ya you are big president outside see. And so say ye wu fi amamodu na ye ma wu tra amamodu. Amamu be na sa be bu because ayi we ya see ya better na audio it got 12 years. Mami we then no party. They pa no party. I was you service. Yes, no. Onu bi yes on kwa on contract na Ghana and Koboko my yes Ghana no chu. Yes, no. Yamishra.
May I say devil is a liar. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Pacho Udini baby Afrifi.
Michael ni mekasa fi oku gbe kato.
Michael Garnet you.
Bibi me tell say General Secretary party chairman na issue no.
Yeah.
Andra me wanna me call your platforms wanna me who say yes say Obato. Thank you to.
Yeah.
Me kwa ye me na ka na me say President Viana ana eja tamu no mo de share na ewie tamu no say na me ko park me car ana me say me ko na me say akwete de ekoso ba ne kwa nya me ni mu ni uche ne kasa mu a fi nkyere say wan ka o so president edi wan ye campaign our ground.
Okay.
Ni asama o de ba ne say edu tamu na ope omo pe ama we no omo ye campaign omo ba branch executive no why ade omo abo omo akograms akwaye ejuma.
Okay.
It o say party no ba power no o so omo ba no omo ta bedan ase. It na general public ni na to consensus ni na organize omo na ye branch executive ni ahemfo no.
Okay.
Nti oba bia
obae no one hwan na bae one national executives na bae na.
Binom kan
hwan na hu no.
Bibi na chene say ndo am ko du ono na ade asa kakra atamu na o share no wan bedu sata na o share ahemfo ni nche opodikan kwa ahemfi ansa na oba baby na oba be hia ya
ba se baby obehia mo no baby obehia mo na nyo no kwa na bae
anya no kwa no ba ana origin for ni bi original minister no kan no
na national executives ni kan ho ana
ebi kan ho another bibie ni me to me fa odin tuja
what then
bibi yeah one of the
obaye oni general secretary na nam oni national organizer na nam women organizer no ne nam na youth organizer
say ani obedu eastern region the original minister and nam ano baby
but well who national executive bi aka no ho
bache dabi
yo
but bi kan ho but we na an show omanim we man who be because na dey asa
yo
me kwado ya nwie na me fi ho nti wan be ye campaign say 2028 yentu abama no aye futo any asida ana odi ban odi mai
Michael Medasi Bebre with that one. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, Udini baby Afrifi.
Jobeka ni.
Jobeka from Teshi Demo. Ganet you.
Yes. Yo. First of all, Chief Justice, former Chief Justice. Yeah, the Nyanko Foundation says. Adiana post, you know. And then if I could hear. Ghana for any idea. Now, so about national, you feel say, Niama air course and final coin. There's a quaternasia. As soon dream quaternasis. Senator Ghana for a boy, yes, a demand near the amount. Chasana would be sorry, I able and send fata. We are mammy paying. So what I say. And then, your national chairman. one of us says in Gatia, Mepacho, a yeno quanso. Ah, Yamaye now dum, Wabaye chairman. What you mean a contain Ama NDC, Eba Power no. A yeno quanso says, will sound call round. No Kodasi. Say, who be sad out?
Binsi
da. He's the only chairman. What trust our junior who say, in fact, grassroots are idea, constitution for idea, regional idea, national idea. And in over Koran side, a Kodasi. Say James so called around Kodasi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, a president who didn't kunim. Nipana ye kumana na wadi nkunumtia ye no kwanso wo so kodasi sanso na ye penyin a odi party ni mu no ye no kwanso se obokọ round no tim kodasi se ye den ye ma nsam na wo ka kire ye no ye ma number from na ye tima ye den atie apagya no ana chama be na e bat once na prekope ye tima nya set MPs entenye bibia antra na sa president so open so dia say anybody so dear to be president and I didn't know why.
Oh, I know there and he's more than qualified.
He's more than qualified.
Yeah.
In the amount of more was there and they should forget it. Or per se original time on the soon of original so about trauma no.
Okay.
Because on it or any power there or there akumaso. And tell you Bibi Madam Darcy.
You better Miss Medasi. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, senior citizen.
Frederick, how be?
Yes, sir, my boss.
You good?
I hope you are fine, brother.
I am well. I'm very well. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing well. There's a wonderful greeting from our people in the voter region to you. They say you are doing a Yomazo.
Catch up, say me do masipa. Me so akpe. Eya catch up, say. Eya catch up, so mo den sengu for mo mpaye mame.
Oh, really? You see, the thing is, no matter what, I will one day come to Happy FM and invite you for our Hogbachucho Festival.
I told you the last time, I'm planning on coming.
Yeah, you have to come this time around. I will have a place, a nice place for you. I will take care of you fully. You're in and out. I will take care of everything.
Frederick, thanks for the full sponsorship. Thank you very much. All right.
First week in November.
Yes, first week in November.
Yes.
It will be my first time in my hometown.
Where?
It will be my first time in my hometown.
Yes, you have to come back home.
I'll come.
You have to come back home.
All
like
right.
the way Akufo-Addo launched Year of Return, like Ghanaians that are living in abroad have to come home. It's the same if you're also in Ghana, you miss home. As your hometown is voter regime, my brother, come back home once a while.
I will.
Come and enjoy the tradition, the culture, and the fresh air that we've been enjoying here. Especially Kita, we have a lot of beaches here.
That's
Emancipation. True. I don't want to market anything on your airwaves, so let me leave it there.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me hear you out. Yeah.
With the Chief Justice saga, NDC should not think the law is for them. The 1992 Constitution that we have as a country. They are not the only people that are privy or have the right to the Constitution. The Constitution is for all of us. We know the right the Chief Justice have, how she's entitled for her annual leave, that she's supposed to pick two persons of her choice. That's what the law says. She can decide to pick the husband, the grandfather, or the grandmother. It's not of anybody's choice. Consent. So I don't see reason why removing a Chief Justice have to be some guy sees somewhere, just plan the petition and write to the president. The president also consider it. And then they politically remove the woman. Why a lot of people are they saying they know law more than even the past Chief Justice are saying the way you remove Chief Justice is unlawful. We don't do that. The basis you are using to remove the person, it's not part of Constitution. So we look up to the future, how future will be pregnant. Okay. I know when MPP come, this woman have to be compensated. We have to do that. My brother, come to someone's home issue. That is NDC, their house matter. This one is their house matter. But let me also say something small. I think NDC, we in MPP, wherever candidate they will provide to contest with Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia will be the person. Either they provided the finance minister. He has introduced a lot of tax. They deceive Ghanaians. To come to Asedu Nketia, he have the master planner. He has been the one masterminding the plans, agenda for the NDC that they used to lie to Ghanaians and they vote them into office. So if today, Asedu Nketia, the thought that he's doing, it is not thank you talk, as his party people are saying it. It's an agenda. But you have to use the party constitution to do that. What the constitution of the MDC says, this is what he have to use to go on, because he has been in the executive for so long. He's supposed to know all these things. So we know in the NDC a lot of factions will come. We know a lot of factions will come.
All right, Frederick.
And lo and behold, MPP, we are doing our own just this January. So by the grace of God, when we pass there, we will have a solid party that we can use to contest NDC, and 2028, Dr. Bawumia will be the next president of Ghana.
I'm grateful for your time, Frederick. Mefa 2 more calls na media bayway na mefa calls no ABM. So I think I'll just pick 2 more calls. Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited and your most reliable shipping partner. And found when a baby and your man war if upeso de fa eposo another fa a wim edebagan and quadia. Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited, and I'm a confirm. I'll tell you more about them, but let me pick this call. Hello, good evening.
Baby, I'm
Queen of the Airwaves name. Say, I'm holding about.
Oh, Yamia, don't baby, me we pa, me hold this.
Yeah, then Yamia say.
I come a potom, a bema.
And they said, yeah, my baby, anyhow.
And I can be money.
Oh, so the uncle man no cry chamber.
Last me catch or send me phone kitty. Me touch na me different radio so. Me touch me say no. When me nipa auto me.
There be.
The my west constituency shama.
Oh no touch you.
Me friend when I me phone do me. And I me do be phone friend catch and say me phone no ma me problem. That day na also phone the cheme.
Also talk keypad from the mawa. Also talk keypad from the mawa, not to phone from the mawa.
Phone new one, hot phone.
When I say problem to each other.
They be entire any personal one.
Hey, no.
Maybe what's the touch no me different radio to start. I can na expense them.
Okay.
Baby.
Odo.
Mami fa happy birthday. Mami ami nua ba kwa wo Lebanon. Your friend Christiana Fuga.
Okay.
Oh yeah, PNC form deputy organizer. Menini na le wo Lebanon zone for her name I would that.
Okay.
Bibi.
Okay, Lebanon na me ka say oko peacekeeping.
Mpacho say.
Okay, Lebanon na me ka say oko peacekeeping sa Ashama Lebanon.
Oh, Ashama ye wo Lebanon.
To aswe.
So ni Ashama de wo edidia wa.
Me aware. Yenko enim.
Galante fight. Baby, okunumu de emuye de. But ese penye forma omweni ye de galante kunu ho. Because baby ube kai say ya ye kebi abaida mu 8 years ni na ya kan. Onuna Ghana forward gidie wo Excellency John Dramani Mahama mo say oba obetumi aye bibi ohun. Enti mesenia me party penyifo ni Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yensi o say ebe ya omo amu ya to di na mo so mu ntie a baby me say shoot and kill anka beboa. Because the mamu for ya so din yenti asem ye ni brisika obia pe quick money a obenya nsem but yenji o man ho se na ya sati se yensi se yari ase bi oye hu bida e na ehu o sagalante we mu akata mfofo no e just to nie so ji o man ho a bibi akadodo na de o machine se pufom but de o mu benya na o mu ji ho e ti be se o mampenye Mahama on fa ni 90 for me. Mini obe my okasa plan na me ba e fa e papa ase di nketia no mo yo no. Bibi, ye papa ase di nketia ye bi no ya follow papa ya che. Ye kapeni a wo nim de wo politics ho. A wo nim kasa. Me de dia me tuche ma e papa Johnson ase di nketia wo ho. Adia last na wo kon bibi. En se campaign be 2028 ansa na wo be ko round so. Nkofo na di line ma to aba mai. Esi mu kom so koda o mo ase mamu ntina ho 4 years no duri a ansa na mo sa akọ mo ne o mbekasa nti papa we yesi mbo na ba so say juma pa na odi si ne ho so ye no ye mbo na ba so ma obi nka se dia adwin bi won ne ho se dia opese obe contest president anabi bisa Davida nipa na oba bontin be kaye ejuma na oye ma NDC oye national chairman nti wo right say obetumi aye de oye no nti mimi mbo na ba so nyame nka ne ho ka panyifo ne nyina ho Ghana nti baby pa ma ye nyina na ye ho ntoye
me da se me family last caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
Michael Clagon, Yempon.
Hey, yeah, out of football.
What's it?
Yeah, out of football.
Board the main time here, just a black star na house of folk. Main time here, boss.
Mostly record our time for a papa in the one.
Debbie, just a basketball now. Okay.
Then, I mean, we are not making that. The Oko Yadana Kada. The Uta passport, which guy about the best down to me. A Brian is the best. Oko a passport, a best, and a complex. I don't know about now passport. The man almost just did not get the real good in the Japan. Yes, when I didn't get the audition on just as I want to talk. Can you scan or the Koyana? I was bring it and I'll treat you people. Thank you, Ghana scan or the boy. And I'm gonna scan or the top way. Don't understand or when it can open. I have about to exam you do not just for best woman or best woman and say yes to man or science to man. The Awuza on that at the president or can. If you are saying that they are in the back, in the end of the account, but on to the book. And then one or two about my end.
Menso meda wase na mede phone in segment no abawie ye.
Epa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Na mewie ne sadia na mede wakọ Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited asue enema bi apese odi fiama no ne edeba Ghana omo se omo ene o most reliable partner say ASC cargo ana air cargo ana open super fast customs clearance and best price full container declaration. Sa services way ena yenim ye pa, and we've been doing this for the past 15 years. Inti obetimi ada enya ahotoso ye umu se ye de oniema ne baba bedu asomdwe mu abribia be intact. Yes, so a supportive businesses say nyomo ye adwuma with free professional consultancy. When you grow, we grow. When you're happy, we are happy. Your flexible pricing policies in swa. Yenye chinchirin bia. Oba ehwe budget show ho den na yetimi edi nkomo no ne ahwe ne beboa na boa yen. When you are in business, we are in business. Na nyina yetimi akoye nim. With Golden Stone Logistics Company, your cargo is not just moved. It's also handled with expertise. It's handled with care and handled with trust. You want to call us today on 0502 609 222 and also be free on 0208 126 777. Call us and let's move your business forward together. Golden Stone Logistics Company Limited. We're delivering growth, securing trust.
Epa ho adabenti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
What did you have for lunch? And every day na did for lunch. For some people, omajuma na ye so busy say omunya time mpo enko lunch, especially bankers and tellers. Eya na almost sorry akọ lunch na dey ma omo pa. But obi a oye so tight with wajuma nti wuntimi sorry nkodidi a metufu say jaisa. Isane say yade na opedi ama wo ho. In order to prevent stomach ulcer, pe akaginamu untimi nko luncha whatever socket wo ho. H&H Gary 4-in-1 abakrom. H&H Gary Choco Energy ewo dwom. H&H Gary Soya ebu atwatese. Wenumo no eye starter packs bi a ekura wa ahode no sote na ekomo de wo a ne ohia ne nsuonyunu. Wodi gumu a yaka biribi afra deda. Esichire wom, nkatie wom, milk wom, yesan so kra de Cocoa powder so asan wɔ naka ho mama soki sadome konzisi agro enye say nwumire me kwa kodi me ire aduane anka mebɔ H&H gari bi pa wie because me this is here me ntimi didi nwumire eno nti na me ya me come from out if you are so busy with work you need it we will te pack ba ko de gu o cap mu ana wo bowl mu officer eno ane se wonum ene wudi ne show we are something up PC echi what wo adwuma so nwumire kwa kodi ne heavy H&H gari mix affordable neatly packaged and hygienically prepared me can for the man kwada na eba be call SHS1 no pebi fama wo mo me se ene ye mfa gari ngu konku ana bottle kakraka mu emfa ma kwada nku school ya packaging nyina the amount ote ba kwa on the go wona wo kono H&H gari mix is available, it's affordable, and it is around bebia opebia. In fact, provision shop will be ubenya H&H Gary mix. Whatever be your choice, your choice. H&H Gary 4-in-1, H&H Gary Choco Energy, and a H&H Gary Soya. My beja fuatena se, my men come ho na eja enen komo no so yenkode Philip Jima Ablekuma West Constituency Youth Organizer for the New Patriotic Party Waje Nedja. Ali Ibrahim member of the NDC Communications team on also Aje Nedja. Gentlemen, member Mwadjoma Mwakwaba.
Ne
fena meti on kaka o kan bi manti
okay
te o pa sha
bibia boko
obo ade adom ho ye
damya dom na president Mahama so adaroma bibia ekoso se de se na efata ena menu e bae mahwene sa so na ho fa ba
my fresh
my shock
te se wa
my fresh one na sabi na ye wa bem my fresh na skamponya ma group ni o se karo nyanya bi ni no mboni o but
it's gonna be finging abana munya bi
8.9 na so se ano menu ai omo
scanner tai ho ana
menu ai omonya power 2 months 3 months no mo nante nyina asesa so and communicate do na ese adi omo NDC communicators ye dey
omo frɛ kasa pa
omo se ko bu ofu because president Mahama dey him say he say on the on man no odwene hu on want to chesika ema you know from ho is ya why party adwuma ntene chesika ma wo di debi ohwe atoto ne oma yi ama Ghana ne bia ho ayede aha no ansana obehwe adwuma wo boy a etimedi part no eba power ba ye nuanom ya afo idi wo de sika no motiche dia na so motiche di enti me bo president Mahama abaso so watimi ama hoto aba Ghana watimi ama ohawa sabi na etoye so eye Dr. Bawumia oye ohaw kese ma Ghana man ye the economy share nsa watimi ahunu so hwe I mean Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo on ye that dream na se no person be president of the Republic of Ghana wo be said ye ntipa na person be president wo hu hwenka otimi ye nyoma toroka sabi said ye opeja Ghana kosi no enye president Mahama Adawroma enka sesia anka Ghana butu ti wo mu nyina mesre Ghana for so wo mu emfa support emu edru emfa ma President John Dramani Mahama said ye resetting agenda is ikoya o man no my de enra me ko krom ekoto mo boto oh me manage
okay
because me hwe me se ka ya na me nyin ni se betimi anya emo boto baako na ma san ato once sa fried oil no 2.5 and 4.5 latest there no betimi to I was shocked. So when I ebo hompa se beto aso sa
na Philip adena na so ogige wosre
me nyenne na as o masturbate but it's fine you see
I say onu no
intellectual masturbation you see bibi Madagana
Friday na you be free so ntia na we pay tribute
oh okay Pacho Waya
Abdul Malik Kwakuba.
Oh, okay, senior. I salute you.
No, coin is free.
Intellectual masturbation.
Intellectual master. And Ali, the studio.
Now, some because I make a say, you know, just see the other man's review. No, what's real.
Baby, if you ban your boko, na a piggy, na need bo on a Kennedy anymore, near Niaji. And I'm not say, I could secure about 15,000 acres of land Babisi
Away.
Ewo Gumwa Ochreku.
Okay.
Babisi one of the biggest pharmaceutical company, biggest in Africa. Ever play Ghanaian youth. Ono the obi anim the track record. The be an dream how bit me a creating you mama Ghanaian youth.
Gomua Ochreku.
Okay. Ebi nyom wo de emomu nwan to private jets. Ebi nyom de to down Dubai and other places. But ono the obi so be invest wa anom ama Ghana for one.
Happy FM 98.9.
Na yehu eye Mr. Mama ne Crawford ne raho. Bem sa dentia. Mudu anima ehu, mudu achia ehu. Na yehwe the track record of big jatu 20 before 2016. And then the offer say replicate and I said part 2 na no play actually. We share 2013 or buy Nobel launch Hope City project $10 million. Ebe YP Hope as of ma Ghanaian youth and Juma. Fiasco go for Sofia Munina ba Ghana. And then also did the same $10 million every year road amaying big push. The same Mr. Mahama now those time Ebo Bokina Bay a year Kanazuri or Bonabaso so the best contractor ever. Ye shame na it's alleged say waji for the expedition. And then was also bought different contractor baso. It's Bibi we then Manasi ewo. Ko investigate say waji bia.
FM 98.9.
Upon about so call ye ko any kwan no as anwenese. It's no bia ujinidi. Obeka sabe bre ba output na 0. Ba mi wi eti o kan ne Mr. Mama be ko no say Ghanaian youth onim how bit my employ no say nko chance sign nko sabo nko ton cause na unemployment agency but they say now by be creating nyuma upon nyuma me Ghanaian we bring nya bi ye to tia o ja edum so oba be fixe malai gina so eti no mi wi agya no ka tim cho say onunu ne ho no osre sene Abdul Malik akai na intellectual masturbation to masturbate tie for betie ni yo bibi.
Okay. But that's say no opening remarks are Modiaba. I just wish we could have I could take it name MMWC there somewhere. Anyway, the dismissed Chief Justice is back in the news. She's never going down without a fight. What say, yeah, Mampeni yi na die no. Ankanye how can say ne warrant no de buy no. Ebro ni 2
Happy FM 98.9.
What say petition a mugina so de yi mi no efa madwuma as Chief Justice. Now so mu yi mi a why yi mi as Chief Justice asan yi mi as a Justice of the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, obi am for petition ma me ho say madwuma me as a Justice of the Supreme Court. So she is challenging the procedure. Our president Digina so eyi no free her as a member of the Supreme Court. Assembly is sub judice, which means that a assembly or court. Inti yedi ho komo a yeni komo in such a way a yen kire say yen na yebu asem no. But we can be very careful and navigate and komono. MPP mu nso nkomo kakra in fact MPP ni NDC nyina nkomo bi apie mu and am no ka say movement for change for Dr. Baumia
Happy FM 98.9.
say onwa no pa mu kan yo say what the Muamma party no atobe 300 pickups the ache party omo say OSP enye hwehwemu na on kire ba bia onya scan free e question me busa ni say Solomon Usuni movement for change for mo na dwene pe no and then we've tried to call him yenya no are they not being selective sane say obia wo pe president okrom ha bia a discussion campaign aden na yi Dr. Bamia Sinchen say OSP emusa baby onya ni sikafi but Alan Chematin was an independent candidate. He wasn't sponsored by a party. Onya ni sikafi he eno de in a campaign. Kennedy Japan actually sika odi a share MPP mu obi so onko OSP nko chiri mu ana na no kra Dr. Brian Champon
98.9
sika o kan so de ma party for Western region ko a adutwam obi anfa petition ko Dr. Baomia ho tan ko anti ana what's up yebusa in the NDC Johnson has said in Ketiasha thank you to us a tour the president has already embarked upon crisscrossing the country thanking them. Na yera mosquito toy ebi si ne campaign bid ya na washa ase ne presidential bid na washa ase many political analysts ka say o kire say enyo no nko na say ope flag bearer dia order na die obo chief of staff din obo agric minister din so obu nyina no mo fa kwan bi so subtle ways, indirect ways. Ede to amount for team say that chimunya yombeko. Tenya wawa say bia wo hu. Na say sanity dia only susu say e too early in a day. There is a government to be run and promises to be honored. Ebet me the problem a brain this year na. Ebe this ankomai na yabo eho enkomo. Ali, me shall say free one.
Oh, no problem. Anyhow.
Okay. Me the bell shall say oh na. Meti unkomodi or say.
Like academy and sang in a mama.
Kakra wa haka we kakana fe. Na fe. Osumi anso etimenye bi na enyam enough time asan ko.
What dey? Meda was so mama sa kuna kesi wo fe de kesi so. Happy dey be ba ha ya na mane agye.
Ho adabe.
Won sama wo boso no, wo bono sese sidi sena e fatanti. A lot of requests are na menya efa show you who say will be a credit to see the kind of person behind.
Oh really?
Come on here, you know, internet so no more streaming no. You have a lot of fans outside. Best say obe koso sa na washomokina. Now you have a lot of people behind the scene. Woma show you political show host aya kono ewo omayimo.
Thank you.
Now mame ensha she free menu answer say MPP eba abemo ombe create nyoma ema mabuno enya biye. Mame kill that, you know, perception straight away say one more ba abemo na unemployment rate a year 8.4%. One more peja unemployment rates from 8.4% at the core 14.7%. And in some of our better ha, walking say, woman buy, won't be in Yuma, and my mabuno nya be and Yuma no way. Sinumano ewa, unemployment rate, Kamube, Teso from 8.4, Ebia at the about 5%. MPP from Guana Mishia or Mobi, almost say, as a Ghana for a real ho, so much to Obama, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. As a Ghana for a whole year pound woman who say, hey, said I mean, you might say, Coedy, just say, Amambono, just say, Mkoyi. Hey, Ghana for, just say, minimum say, Ghana Hano more and as more Ghana baby. Because the public, you know, sentiment about this administration, no. I mean, and I mean, Ghanaians are crazy about this administration as compared to the early years.
But Imani says you're losing goodwill too. Imani says you're losing goodwill.
That's you see, Imani research on me, you know. When I'm say, what much not there, mona, or machines. You see, there's a new technology. There's a new technology, and this is how the technology work. And Crawford commenter, one be you know, internet, social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, no. Now, that technology makes sample an opinion about how the government is performing. Now, one more, you know, because almost say Ghana for a day, they only can kind of.
My buying John Mahama lose goodwill.
But you are a Ghanaian. John Mahama will lose goodwill. No, that's not true. That cannot be accurate. That is false. I know, I admit there are challenges. Over issue with the say, the issue about Galamsey. I'll not sit here to say, easy Samaye. Very challenging. Yes, so but to say because of a non-tino, Ghanaians are good. No. I think I will agree with that at all.
All right.
Ghanaians are rather excited about what is actually happening.
Okay.
Let me just start from the bottom. Asiedu Nketia, General Mosquito. Many ni say General Mosquito akane bibia say wo be president. Say and then I'm a buy ya metete yes nkrofo every phone so keka say General Mosquito so person be president. Because official maintain free na no. And ne nkasa mu nyina okasa all these while ye nyina no. Wan ko kan bibi say wo pese wo be president of the Republic of Ghana. Maintain baby asa. And to one more say Toya Woko, or the Koji fans, or their campaign ahead of the, presidential primaries. Begin to cry, Mentiasi. The SC, Ebin that say party chairman, what to me, I sorry, say, or call thank you to. And idea, I see pain, NDC party, Yabako Sem. But, I was saying, I answer you who say, there's Ebin and see that. Say president yɛto Obama ne 4 years na adana political party dia dada ebeji tumi ema ne tra opposition 8 years na wasamba magana fo ato Obama ne boom amana sa kwa ba be president bibi wona amanyo so wodi makotene pa wa hunu bi sa da Ghana ba ko semo
so akwa
samba ebin see that in the history of this country what sense wa hunu say Yako election between NPP, and NDC. Niatimia winning an election with a full vote difference of over 1.7 million votes. Ebin see that. That's what they say. Eya bako sem, unprecedented in the history books of this country. And say no. Ebin see that. Then why are you saying say the oil from so because Ebin see that? The oil is because of the excitement. Aje because ya na nwene da say President Mahama be sign me akwa ba be president. Ya no mo kan sem bebre one time president enya ade obetimi asaba biem. Wo mo kan sem bebre nim egu ne ho fi. Ema some grassroots member crowd worry say bia na JM wo call ya omode economic visit by Dr. Bawumia once obutu ne chaskele. Say we poto ekoya rehosem. And we are doing this out of excitement. Say President Mahama dika ene di awie. Say one en na bibi so bi ameti hey na obi aputupuru wa frame say Ali me the iPhone 16 Pro Max ebrewo. Man na nwene ho. Man beje aseda me de be man no nya asem ketwa. Nieke or the 50,000 Ghana cedis or piso say anumre fako diweni. Man na nwene ho. So I'll be so excited and I said that but the man no enyasem ketwa.
It sounds like we dream no this year.
Say
okay, we iPhone 16 Pro Max.
iPhone 16 Pro Max. Me dey 50,000 is a Ghanaian ready and ka baby ewu. Ka me be cost ka be feeling benze pa. Yes say idea to say you didn't expect it and I see. So you have to thank the person. To the SCA, I don't think that this is a news. To Momoka said, no, I don't think because no one can be say or per se or contested as president for the primaries of the Republic of Ghana. Let me move straight to Chief Justice Gertrude Tokononsen Semnoso. I think Mesre, the former Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, says Sebi Mpedriasa, or a former Chief Justice of the Republic. And who wants to judge and who Emma some political party, executives and leadership and manipulating. What the assembly of
a whole former Chief Justice.
Oh, that's how it is.
Will be never manipulating.
That's reliable information. It's alleged.
No, that's unfair.
No, it's alleged.
No, it's unfair.
Oh, but so I don't have a right to. State what I've heard.
This allegation.
98.9.
You see, the problem about the
Justice Toko to be never manipulated.
What I'm saying is, I say a lot of
demeaning.
A lot of party supporters, especially the appointees of the former administration.
You can say if you are tuniful, but you can say you're manipulating.
Okay, let me put it in that context. Say yetonofo. Say one cause one person obedim kunim. The entire American you say the MPP, former appointees, do one no woman's room egujem. Because no money that's when you say the former Chief Justice Getutoko no bekoso aye, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana. Sami Kaseya and Sami Bayo Bia Kabi. Almost 99.99% of MPP supporters and ana F4, get you to Konuso. The OA no endorso. I mean, count of the number of civil society organizations and other religious anti-crap. I mean, we didn't hear a lot from them. All the defense was actually coming from the new Patriotic Party. Why should that happen? And Renge Bell was sumana. Say, I mean, Mami, I'm gonna defend the right middle center. So, to the extent, say the lawyer Crampono, I'm so all right to take anybody at all, feel it so, or any lawyer. But MPP party, me politician affiliated to the MPP, well, lawyers for you now, MPP for. I mean, why should that happen? A former attorney general, you accused to say one year Canada. I mean, to sit on certain cases and do things. Can you tell someone who is neutral when you're MPP to actually defend you? So, process here, President Mahama will boom Rabizu and said. Article 146 Mrana, ye general so edi the Chief Justice, a free officer no obuso. Dear Queen no a camia quese, he our admit say fine. My me as Chief Justice, my peneso. But process na ye di. I mean, someone from the superior courts, as a superior court judge, like Supreme Court judge, some process, I mean, you didn't exhaust the process. And to see, and only the bone of contention, to see, what the echo courts. Say President Mahama and family are so, and as a Supreme Court judge, to a court, High Court, I could challenge that ruling, no. To see, I'm not something I don't know. She has the right to go to court. Obia entimi enye that right in influencer. But I'm worried, say a former Chief Justice, a kamia kwese o case of the court nyina no ombogu. What can judicial review or the call High Court? Say one more committee members no funso montino yen kwashi bi. And at the end, some maybe omobubu ni nyina agu ye no unanimous decision. You the call Supreme Court so omotra so bogu. Obia na when panel judges so montran some so what be now we at the head. I say, young say, you have been, you occupy. That's a winning the way you. Say, would you assemble? Now, woman fan a tra, no matana so, no more good year, and I'm go see a bay and a cherry. I don't think I made son for say, Messer no. Because the air a camia question naniso, and Crawforby and a bonnet a tupa, or more tonofo. Two the Eyanim Guazie. Okay. Eyanim Guazie pass one ye, no one to me and once more here. And I'm going to send me back and a bush, which is not right. Mamma Honkosi. And on the first one is in connection to no idea what he no.
Movement for change.
Movement for change.
Yeah, Dr. Bawumia.
Political party campaign, I think so was here Demra at home. Said the political parties a far quite more fast and your musica. Because MPP campaign on 2016 election, 2020-2024 election. Na sika nkrofo etugu ye na nyasem ketwa. Na it say eyayem chiche. Sika pa. Sika say no. Nowadays, I mean, Bawumia to Brian Champon ho. Would I find say Brian Champon is a businessman. Or do I business bebre near the Bawumia, I mean, do we know him as a business person? Na Bawumia e Bank of Ghana and ye kofa no e buy. What campaign sika say na enyasem ketwa. South pickups here but to toy in no say cano hefa pa no money. Was it from taxpayers' money? We should question that.
You could have been sponsored.
Sponsored. So how much them way? The award no kwe ONDC ni ana. No a former party member NPP. To onim de na ekoso nyina wonim tokuro ni bebia sika na free buy nyina nti onu aba se wo petition special prosecutor so ohwehwe mu a wo se otumi hunu se mo na me de mesre se Bawumia se special prosecutor to nsa efre na bebia wo bia campaign wo nyina wonyan no mra no betra se yentoto na no because he antimi ahwe anka ho aseba because me hunu bra bia sebe wo so obobra but sika musari ne say na ya say me hunu me dwene ho amentiate and a good say Solomon if I Solomon wo ho obusu edi sa petition ekoye. I'm very optimistic and convinced beyond reasonable doubt say kisi Japan be som
so why establish a principle ne say e was say political parties,
yes.
Campaign. Then it is right to ask, and they say Busa how John Mahama also raised monies for his campaign, right? And
if anybody, saw anything on towards,
must we see something on toward
before? Someone have seen something.
No, who established the principle? Say it was say baby political parties
is suspicious in nature.
I feel now clarify.
Yes. Maybe I didn't put that in that context. This gentleman, Solomon, also is actually petitioning the OSP based on suspicion.
And then the campaign be we be suspected say campaign free baby apart from a legitimate source.
Now, make sure we say the man Solomon Wusu no MPP new. Anambwa. Campaign of course when the previous election in our campaign
98.9
campaign no mo ye no oduma kwotene pa the course work
kululu stretches scrutiny no beyond Dr. Bawumia every other political actor or this campaign one
no say the campaign you have to get sponsors who will sponsor you so and I make sure I will say
sponsors to me sponsor.
Listen here Solomon cancer say Solomon Owusu our party no more I don't think I want for John Mahama uncle
okay
I don't think one for other political parties I will say on one former political party MPP one more presidential candidate on no ordinary which means say or sense something.
What said Dr. Bawumia publicly said, say we donated 300 pickups.
Me say.
And I was say I know I can't
yes. And I me say, what I say 300 pickups. What him say on ni na so bi anase won hunu bi oya nko mfa nko OSP. On wonim di opese oya.
I mean that say.
So hunu I think say adrumra was a timid endimra eto ho because a party in government a campaign hun sama when we use the taxpayers' money, basa. A typical example, primary C, I call NPP for primary C. No more Jessica 200 Ghana, 300 Ghana, 400.
We say a party in power. Omo campaign.
So much Jessica.
Into mo baby.
Oh, that's what want to be.
But some time, but more abemu is.
And I'm saying, I'm defending my party.
I'll condemn that on these vexed issues.
Bibi, Mecha, me some stress.
I thought the debut house.
Anyway, Pacomo and small first stop Abomaton. Also much young. Rocks and money. American women are so much young. I'm a beam, Momo, Delaney Robin, supplement.
Oh, okay.
And
I said, my best strategy, me or semi cool.
That's all called.
I'm a person.
I think they've been down someone, not Usunibu.
Oh, okay.
I feel my people on.
Awesome.
Now, the man down so I need your bar on.
Happy FM. Also, 98.9.
I told him my best round.
My part metro. I'm a person, but maybe I'll come package amount.
Made all my say.
Bibi.
Yes, sir.
My main cousin be about my main trap picture being shown. Economy, I be heritage. Yeah, Bane, yeah, Ghana, yeah, that sumu. Now your electricity system, no, na crisis. In fact, you buy before me ban na that canium. Means nipa na year juma anything nya canium. In fact, you buy na your BBF friend unemployment graduate association. Na Ghana, mama say Ghana to extend say, and the movie industries now collapse the time. Emma Yvonne Nelson Munina Yvonne Nelson Munina ye demonstration. Mama say Ghana and the best so mo ye buy na omani labor minister catch the Ghanaian youth and say also on magician with creative jobs because na amamu no afro so say ko transfer sign ni enko ton the graduates aya wie school so enko sabo ni enko ton e dey have bibi the government me buy under free education kwa teaching and teaching staff you create about 93,724 you buy
for what
employment they create here jobs they create here Oba employment and forestry 84,183 I created jobs. Oba health 90,969 on and on you may create here and they can feel it and then they go for real school. Education system in such a way say we person ko pejuma. It just say omamwa ombe westi akonya na keke. They didn't do anything. A collapse jobs, investors flee out from the country. In fact, from 2017 to 2020, they couldn't even campaign on the economy. So I'd run that time here implementing free education. Things were booming. Business were going on. But you see, a real COVID, and I nyema a shatai. In fact, a year 2024 election, a beer COVID affected, President beer COVID affected, and all seeking the second term beer, a uniform. Because now economic crisis, now go to the rooftop. Ghana and businessmen who call plus of us, they will tell you, say, na nyama krom diaba to container and normal the bandcran. Price now times 4. Production dia na bia na ton ho bia $5 no. E honum near $10. It of course be affect a year prices in our currency. It no cost yen any say phone here or buy. So many Konya, they shouldn't talk as if said they are doing campaign. We voted for them to fix our problems.
Happy FM.
Bibi
98.9.
Mama starting free. Yeah, mama get rid. And then the PRO. And yankasama no. But a person me wait as I say. Around that time, I know mobile almost sound day. As I say, or political tone, undertone. And anytime I hear MPP, you don't say smoke no. You better react. Because you need the reason why you sound sad on your campaign platform. Sabu in if you want, who in a few honomo. Sab on your MPP ni. Or does say, and Obia who say, or MPP atari. But be an occupying independent, and I'm a war. But you won't be no chess or political A, political B. But in the moment, I'm almost sound who say,
you mean or party A or party
or
B?
Party A or Party B, sorry. And a man, yakin courses are in the first bisa questions. Put more right, put more on your toes. In fact, the more kind of political platforms in more banana more implemented. They say no more executive kitamo, parliament ekitamo. Number some judicial account. What a then number some achieve. Muso within 9 months, more financial ever my Ghana. Now, why you guys bend so much? More person we muyi if you want to more atom. Say yeah, my menus. What yeah, my men back to court. In fact, I hear all casano say omu yusumra kwa zinyaza. Mu yusu law and amudi yino. Ono so yusu law and a security dress and anyaza. Yeah. Ono no say when you ordinary person, is somebody who has risen from the scratch. A bell lawyer, a rise yaba beye CJ. Onim the lawyer, so you sit here. If you are law class, if you are on train that. You sit here to encan some unim. Now no ko transfer because be baby no about be prisoner to our mind. It's no so boa no correcting yema for the future. And yes so ye bibia keke. It's no say ye town man ne mu wiki state institution no. What's your name and I was saying na okwantinti na wo kasa because communicators ya ka chance mu ko say ko defend issue. But I saw you say what is the public sentiment about action now your president eteki ye no. And no questions will be sir. And a GB ababonti abe condemning a year ECOWAS abe condemning ada
ECOWAS condemning dabe
ECOWAS tell me ECOWAS can say only state no
baby
and then need to educate us.
The ECOWAS hasn't brought any verdict on the matter.
Tell me or the case the ECOWAS what was the verdict?
Almost a verdict in my case no kwenyan kumie
So what you mean is that who share if you can share a year Imani we say now. Ni nyina ka sentiment that Ghanaians say lose trust. I think also falling from 53 to 50. It tells us what's the trust of Ghanaians even in a judicial system today as we are talking now. Bibi, since 1963 and now Osago is akokosa if you want ne bin sida Mr. Mama and our Saibi.
Oh,
now
military leaders have also sacked chief justices.
For that one, I don't know. I only know about military leader.
Oh, I'm sorry, a couple of them. I did an interview. I'll get you the names.
That's fine.
So first, Emra removal we start here, and I spoke to a historian extensively on the show. Say Nabako 70 saying, and he traced from Akokosa, but he also traced it to military leaders Nibi Nsua almost some chief justices in free office.
So under the military,
but under the Fourth Republic, it being seen that.
See, Mr. Mama Naika say Yambuan build democracy. Is he doing that? A question the Mama says so Misano.
Now remove an democracy no. That's in Article 146.
And I made sure say article. I think Chief Justice spoke about Article 164. I think deal so. 98.9. Legal pen, so I don't want to go deep into that matter. And again, I didn't.
At least, try and get your references tight. At least.
So you see, Bibi, the American say. So what will be the trust of Ghanaians, the citizens, in a judicial system? So we a leader now take a step. We need to look back, the consequences, and it's sad today as I'm talking to you now. You are a journalist. You can move it to me. I engage in Crawford and see their sentiment about our judicial system today. But it's sad. Ghana, within 9 months, but it is well. And again, thank you, Tony. We say, Atamo said, do viasem. But ye dear fiasem, you say a bomb. Clear. There's a sign say there's a heated gap between a Syrian Ketiane and Mr. Mama. Yet it's say, during that appointment, you can know the other quiet push them under the carpet. A whole lot of issues about. And again, from chairman general from the camp. It's also to say
what it is a winning in a saw.
Meaning in a saw is alleged, yeah. As a year from Mr. Mama, able to throw the support Edema Julius Debra. But general also feel say, I hear Juma party no, or can't be in Yama Waye, and the party no, it's me bad Burmu. Tonusu Diao, as a Yama Coso Jubilee House no. Sabi appointment crana, me dear crano, na ya any bibi basa.
At this 7 na degina soka so be dia. We are then now who so dia.
Say din komo. I don't want to see friends close to you know say people in this city, yeah friends like I lead Joey, you won't come all the time. But I'm not saying it's a lead catch me. But me cause straighter, I may push to mention names. Entina me say we start persons. 98.9. But me say as is so much what as I say. If you call no crab ba I say don't get na back no. Maybe I didn't share cry no. Say say you if you no. Ti papa no e di yaw. It was okay. I'm from destiny and share myself. I'm from a chairman of the party. And now me make party man couldn't come. So that party man and so at so ambition no. Almost so be say ebe pushing I'm a door in Saka. In fact, ya papa JJ Rawlings, Eka say, we're one of the long-serving party person in our party. Abe MP Crada. Ka President Crada, Kazinka, or Dikran Sana, Mr. Mamaba. Of the same time in here, by any political game, let's put this one aside and present this person. And on the air coso, on also go for tiny party and go for so dono. To artist our seminar coso. It was apparent in the destiny, as in some, ashen in some, and now oh pushy. Because when we say Mr. Mama can be mano, and now Julius Marshall, so we are no can be a mano. It's a media, the American say Papa Kuanim, Nedim Kunim, and Reneswan, the number so do you know the bay at a bow party. Lastly, a year moving for change, maybe a petition to a year kind of say special prosecutor. Yeah, the MPP I'm ready and establishes our office in the crowd. What does say? Establish your office and say Emra Meshe A Meshe B, irrespective of your political background, whoever you are. Say be because no being here, as we investigate it. It's not if this matter up. The process should go ahead and do the job. But yeah, Dr. Mod Burmia is somebody when it comes to corruption, who we found endpoint, He's somebody who very decent. In fact, on the kind of the political way saying atmosphere in a year debate, healthy debate, or debate a political way saying. And over the years as vice president, Obi can say why we deep on you and I say why corrupt to me advantage. You understand? But no try correct me really. Sabi, I don't know why expose kakra because on the DBA. And that Ghana all over the world. And a bisu jini tum say idea say kitano e be waiting aboa on my Ghana. Told us here. Timrano so ya no bebe contest no. Ya wa dofo am betimi Irie a support no. When logistics are or they call the campaign. There's no single person running for election or be funding from home pocket. E bin see that. In fact, ya papa Mr. Mama. Said will be a business and a company be will be. Tell me your finance advice, no, just MP on salary you're saying. MP salary about 14,000 or so. ABF no my payam. Na and na audition a busia, you need company no. In fact, no you Japan embassy and son or babe the BOB. But Papa no be vice president or running for presidency. Your billboard, giant billboards, any cars, then you be running campaign. Around that, I leave with questions. In fact, on the very person who is investigating, because Osha Bra a year dog abo, now the compound no dinner and you're not funny dog. What does say? It's what be trana ya Kansas will come in because Wakasana who ye President Mama Ama and no tone very comfortable. The episode say in you my ben why. In fact, to buy this Mukra, no be a secondary tertiary, a buy, be brought to dine, and some rent. I live you comfortable. Our businesses and companies. Our business own your sense can wait for. Yeah, Papa JJ Ron Bekache say, Obia and now on the Kasama, a year, Mamma Jubilee House. As well, Ojana Namu at Tordime, you know, spenters. Now, landlord spend the whole night count scan in dollars. On your sense can wait. It is a matter, I say, yeah, my special prosecutor, it taking it up. In fact, Mukama Champions so. As a some matter now, your master prosecutor, investigate to Muna, and yes, share in Yama Cosso. You see, on the panel of the matter by no, a year, Mr. Yusu. Besides, a logical question about your bra Alan, your papa Alan, Chamantin. No, or say, or co-independent. Yeah. Pick who pick us also toy the year the campaign, young. As I open so just on us funny from the pockets. That money even needs to be investigated. If it's an year corner. It is sad. It's maybe there, Ubi Samecho say a pin. Tamayako internal contest those time. Or say issue perhaps or say a year President Kufuor support a year DMB instead of a year Alan. Now on normal feel say a year DMB ebada bay and Alan what or Trump party no. Abi you know what show mkasa nyina a pin but me say nyati say MPPA focus na the aya adwene said ya papa Kennedy ohini Japan and neighbor you on the track record any media oba be ya mama in fact because to so a youth ni nyina na so ma no onzo mo twen ma Kennedy
why are they bia mama ni age ho pa I need to confess.
Talk to me boss.
You belong to Kennedy Japan's camp.
Campaign amano.
And you support him. Yet, when your opportunity to be crucify Dr. Bawumia.
Oh, see, somebody who has been advised.
Because topic where issue as Sanka,
best for political points.
Open source score political points for Ken and Kabe Pa.
Yes, sir. See, and uko on the street in this one, do be a cancer here for honorable Kennedy Japan, Emra. But you see, on the hope of this country, in fact, market anywhere. Bepose the NDC stadium, Kasano, I am more than Juma Somonye. Oh, Meboa, tell me. And now AG crowd and the communication officer. And the AG, Attorney General communication officer and na communicate mu nyina and na me tie no time me atin kan no TV we show ma so mu gusu ye campaign mood mu but the real officer some project nyuma president mama first time near project free education nyuma challenges near but it tells you say they've done nothing. Philip, you see me ma no be se no me pa me quite impression bu anom. In fact, COVID in the buy, now life is difficult over the world. After mama, I admit to CNN, it's affecting Africa. What's Africa economy fragile, and now you depend on other countries. And you know, so other countries now depend on who can a big count. And you know, standard of living, it's 2 years. The nyama were difficult around that time.
Cost of living, standard of living.
Cost of living in Yemano, it cost too much around that time. But at the time of COVID ne kono, na nyema eba down. Eti me person sure say, me nwa mo buy no, enye bibi poti no mayo. They've done nothing. And yet price on goods and services na all can one sem no. Me nwa eye normal way na trend they taking. But so beka say they make kameboa, let's monitor your fuel. Ya monitor a dollar. Ya ma let's say the end of this year. Say bibi pa normal year. We are all going to witness.
Sebribi pana one more year. We are all going to witness. Mamenko Facebook na o messages no can be. Frederick Tete Edifree Anglogan or diaba say Bibi dial *202# and see what you will see. I did. This is what I saw. I may share with you. May dial *202#. Nearby. Welcome to Dr. Baomia's campaign donation. Please ensure that your number, blah, 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 is a valid mobile money account. 1, donate. 2, help. And his point is that, say, Ubi said Dr. Baomia and Isika were they top pickups now through donation.
FM 98.9.
He continues to say, over 1.6 million party followers have donated money through this app, and imagine. For instance, me, I have donated 100 Ghana cedis. I donated 100 Ghana cedis every month for 4 months before the general elections. Okay, I get your point. As a Sekani Free Party for Honebae. Nana Deborah Efriye, or saying, I need someone to talk to, please. Really going through a lot and feel like ending it all. And I don't know my account. I don't fall for these things these days, so catch up. I quite checking a profile. Me, I won't encourage anybody to call. And you're safe. It be their own business. Live stream will buy I feel like killing myself. For another problems are going in.
Happy FM 98.9.
SK from Point Broadcast said, good evening, BB. General Mosquito has no size in politics with huge brain. In fact, no one in the MPP currently can match him. Ever. Or say he's such a great mind and a man of integrity. Ghana will prosper under him. We hope for the best. We hope for the best for our country. NDC, you have no size. As for opposition people, let's forget about them and move on as a nation. Paul Amenosoji said the MPP party must apologize to Ghanaians. Yate. Lord Pani Sebibi. So if Madame Tokono is kept as a member of the Supreme Court and at a point, I think I've read this message already. We'll leave it here. Ali.
Bibi, what do
on this final?
Why are dear Mama Niachi?
Say
wo correcti futuro bi an kamenu epes wo tutu Ghana for ani. Say ECOWAS court. Asime ba yi so ECOWAS court kasa akasetia. Enti bi ana information bi onya free no bi ana ye nim source no. Enti nka ye be ma ne kwan na wa kire. BBNC sir, but so also nko pacho. You have to apologize to ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States. Say asama ba wo mu apologize ye. wɔn nka ho asɛm biara wɔbɛtena ha ɛɛka sɛ ECOWAS court say ne sɛ mo de mo twa ntoro saa to the extent sɛ bibia na mo de yɛ amanyɔsɛm ne ntoro twa wo de mesre next time and kan nsɛm a wonim na bibi me de ma no esi no mame enka ne plane nya plane fa sɛ NPP die emfa ho ne de omo bɛyɛ sɛ omeba power pa de enye na asem. Oh, you see, party no, they be able to omofu. The party MPP no, here resetting. Okay. That's the first thing about somebody. So no, candidate ni na omo kope, you know, omo pe president adi ni na obi ansem fata, omo na nya qualified. Na bibi what the minim say we dey journalist we say obe state opposition
akaso bia anya qualified bia say
anti obo mo dey makodo ko bia problem nchira se mre wo ho a obo we ya na maka ne problem ye nti a unqualified obo we ya na ma kire we nti a unqualified obo we ya beti nwa bobo so they are not fit so some mo hwe na mo ye mo find means and ways a mo be credible, you know, candidates beba. I don't know what somebody who Juma says ya. Any flag bearership contest. Mo ya ma somebody and ka say mo de meba ben mo just 2052 no eya be mo.
Yeah, next mami.
Mesremo. President Mahama reset an agenda no. Mon fa man the same enton chain that mon support so. Na obey patra woto eswate na woti hayo. De bia o ka kire me. Na ekoso krampo na be bia mo de beja mo free na some mo ja na 17 mo wanya na 17 masa be say
alipon
be say they make an summary ni na say mesre me nua Philip wo ye me nua amanyo sem na wo di akire no wo waste time
na wo de na wo ye
no listen is it me for share the
sem na wo di akire na wo de na wo ye
na se be o de ti akoshe dem mo ano
kan say na ga sa amanyo sem no di akire say wo so di amanyo
okay fine ma menchire mo yi wonya part no mra na okaso wo di MPP achi a wan hwe yi a obedi be 60 years no na afei na MPP aba power
mate Philip Pomi
bibi me da say me gas a comedian na so e den yo but me say me kasa na say ma me kasa in fact
somebody
bibi me da say so correct here but in fact a lot of GB ne other civil society and other personalities and as for nyina I condemn this idea no and the public is when you but you see power is like ice block. Power is like ice block. Every day be a name melted. And I believe say they have nothing. One by our farmer Ghanaians.
See ya tomorrow as we wrap up the week.